All right, we're going to be starting in Nick's shack, I believe.
Hopefully there are sounds this time.
Yeah, it was a little buggy in the last game, or last stream.
Either buggy.
That's a good sign.
There's no sound though.
Unless it's supposed to be like this.
Oh my god.
There's music.
I don't know if there was music last time.
It was not music last time.
Yeah, I think the thing is they like use music in place of ambient noise, but sometimes the music cuts out, so then it's just completely silent.
Right.
We have some things to read that we left off last time.
Yes.
So let's do that. Eric?
Yes. Nick's accident report was shoddy. I can't count on the police anymore. Worse, they might think I killed Dennis. I'm not sure dragging Anna into this was smart.
Too late.
I'm still not sure I said the right things to Anna, but I do feel lighter. I think we both do. Somehow it feels like we're in this together.
Okay, we've got Anna.
Anna.
Quite a bit on Anna.
Okay. After I found Dennis murdered, Anna and I called the cops. We tried to cover our tracks as much as possible. I'm not happy about Anna getting mixed up in this, but being honest with her feels like the only right thing to do in this whole mess. Realizing that Nick's death could only have been murdered brought me focus and clarity. But for Anna, it was a shock. She barely had time to react, but there's no doubt it hit her hard. I should have known Anna hates nothing more than old-fashioned fake chivalry, but I intended to keep that promise. Anna and I had the talk about Nick, about us, about everything that went wrong. I felt better afterwards. I think she did too. We're in this together.
Nice. The
All right.
talk in caps.
Yeah, I know.
Nick. Ooh.
Nick was investigating something. He always wanted to break a big story. But in the end, did it fizzle out, like he said to Walter? Or was he just keeping things to himself? Now that I've been to the site where Nick had his fatal crash, I'm convinced it wasn't an accident. Drunk driving and speeding just doesn't square with his personality. Getting in over his head with an investigation does, unfortunately. Nick's computer is the reason Anna's house was broken into, and my head was clonked.
Clonked?
Never heard that word before. The attacker took off with Nick's files, so the question remains, what did Nick discover? And how did he get him killed?
And Bug.
Bug, aka Joan.
Wait. Oh, do we have a memento? We do.
Oh, memento.
Okay. Remember the night Joan showed up here, when you and Anna were still together. She was looking for you. She said she'd had a fight with her mom, so she packed Mr. Unicorny and her PJs in a bag. Could she spend the night? Anna took Joan in while you called her mother to let her know she was safe. By the time you hung up the phone, the two of them were baking cookies and laughing in the kitchen. Now Joan is older and her dad had moved in with Anna. You think maybe they still bake cookies. A good detective would note the absence of Joan's more recent personal belongings.
Ooh.
Intriguing.
Yes.
What does that mean? Give me the music. There we go.
It heard you. The game heard you.
Yeah, clonk does sound like something from a comic book. Like it'd be in the big letters.
Wham!
Clonk.
Yeah, like a Batman. Like the old Batmans.
Campfire.
I see.
Used to make Joan's first s'more. She didn't finish it. Come
I
on,
remember
Joan.
teaching Bug how to roast marshmallows. Hers turned out great. Mine were always burnt.
You don't waste a s'more.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Fishing. We're entering the Mind Palace. You should take this as a weapon.
You could poke someone with it. Oh, this is... Oh, okay. It's a pond.
Oh.
You know, fishing's a lot like life. Practice, patience, and perseverance hooks you the big one.
Wow.
Dad, not everything is a life lesson.
Actually, I was talking to Muley here.
Damn.
Oh, that's fine. He's got a lot to learn.
You know, I'm better at fishing and life than you are.
Whatever you say,
Well-
Muley.
Tell that to Anna.
Aw, those are so cute.
You sure are, Bug. Can you hook me another one? Can't catch a fish without bait.
I don't want to hurt it.
Come on, it's just a worm.
Here, Bug, just hand them over and I'll bait it.
No! I'd be an accomplice then!
It's true.
Don't worry about it. The point of fishing isn't to catch anything anyways.
I think she's gonna be a vegan when she grows up.
Maybe.
What's this? Oh, I thought that was someone like watching us, but it's us.
In the Mind Palace? That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
We did have that, like, one guy chase us.
Which
In
I
that
managed.
one sequence?
Yeah.
Which we thought was maybe just, like, our guilty conscience.
Guilt conscious.
But
Yeah.
anything on the side?
No.
Oh, a bike. Joan. Wait, is Joan here?
Joan could be here.
Oh, there's some light? Perhaps?
What's Bug doing here?
Joan rides this bike everywhere. Which is impressive with how far away everything is out here. What's it doing here?
Well, put two and two together. She's
Yeah, I
probably...
thought we were a good detective, man.
I know. Okay, so it doesn't want us to go there.
Okay,
It's open!
Oh, shit. I couldn't walk around.
Bug?
Muley? How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what? What is
Is she,
this?
like, living
Mom
here?
doesn't know. Good.
What?
I've decided to leave town.
How old are you?
Bug, this is not a good idea.
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her.
This is a turn of
Don't
events.
try to stop me.
Girl, you can't do this. That's so dangerous.
You
There's a
can't
killer on
leave
the
like
loose.
this. Not without telling anyone.
Oh, yeah? Why not? That's what you did.
Uh-oh.
She's serious about this. Careful, Sam. This
Oh,
is
no.
not the drill.
We gotta play this right.
And he's wearing a suit.
Maybe try to bring up her mother again.
But
Um,
maybe this...
is everything
Okay
okay
at
at home? I'm not gonna, like, tell her what to do right now.
Yeah.
Is there something wrong with your mom?
No, I'm running away because things are so great.
Okay.
Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down. Think of the common good. She doesn't do anything. Just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Well, that was a miss. When it comes
What?
to this kid, your instinct is better than mine. The mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
Look,
Do you think
I'm
she's
not a
addicted to,
child
like,
anymore.
pain meds?
I'm not asking for
Then-
your permission. There's nothing for me here.
You should open up to your mom. Don't make the mistake I made. Or
Yeah.
you can always count on me.
Oh.
Or what if she's like, but I couldn't count on you because you disappeared?
Okay. So maybe we circle.
I don't know. But is that like guilting her?
I don't know.
Shit. This is kind of a tough
But
one.
this, you'd think she want to stay just to figure out, like, her dad's murder, right?
Yeah.
That's why we're working on this together.
Girl, you are like 10. I guess she's a confident kid.
Or if you say open up to your mom, she might be like, I've tried to already. She
I
doesn't
know.
listen. I'm trying to think.
I think I'm going to go with the circle.
Okay.
Leaving is going to hurt the people you care about the most. The way I left was selfish. You're not selfish.
That's pretty powerful.
The Joan I knew couldn't even hurt a worm, let alone her own mother.
It's not like I want
Okay.
to hurt her.
Breakthrough.
She just works all the time and then she's too out of it. And never listens to me. I think I'm done depending on others.
No.
Don't do it, Jode.
My dad I could rely on. But he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
I was wrong yesterday. She's not in denial. She's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
We
I'm
do.
investigating. Oh, why are these so tough?
Everyone cares. Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know if she would.
Trust me, I'm investigating.
But that requires her to have trust in me.
Yes.
I'm more to him too? Does she just want
Someone to like.
But I don't want to make it sound like
I'm warning.
I warned him too.
You're the only one warning
yeah.
him, Bug. You little. I don't know, because these decisions can go off the rails really quick.
Shit, why is this so hard?
Or does it matter? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll tell her I'm investigating.
Yeah.
I hope she believes me.
I care. I believe you, and I'm investigating like you asked.
Yeah, I know about the wake.
Oh.
I approached a few people, but you dropped it as soon
That's
as it
not
got
true.
uncomfortable. Anyway, it's not like I expected any different.
What?
This place is full of gutless, patronizing adults.
But
and I'm sick of this dumb
why can't we
little
tell
town.
her about what we've been doing?
It's choking me, and I need fresh air. I need some place I can think. Not here.
Sounds like Basswood really failed this kid.
Shit.
I mean, what am I supposed to do tomorrow? Or the day after? In 10 years?
Okay.
Something with insects? We've talked about this.
You could be a journalist?
Like everyone else.
Yeah, like in this damn town. You could be a journalist like your father
Oh gosh.
and follow his footsteps.
I feel like something with insects just sounds so like I had know nothing about her.
Yeah, like,
oh.
bugs, grasshoppers.
But we've talked about this? Not
I don't know what we've talked about.
well, in the past I think they talked about her being, like in those memories that we had. Is there any way to make this go well, or is it always going to end badly?
Yeah, I don't know.
Remember what we said this morning? You could be anything
Oh,
you
okay.
want.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to stay in this town? You don't have to. But leaving like this? Running away? That's not gonna help anything.
Thanks for listening. But I don't know if I can take this place anymore.
Can't you try? What would your father say?
You're just telling me what I want to hear.
What?
Or what you think I want to hear.
That changed.
I know, I thought we were connecting.
I just want the truth. For once, from someone.
We have been telling you the
I'm
truth.
wasting my time here with you.
Bug.
Don't touch me.
What?
I'm sick of you. I'm sick of this town, and so I'm going. And you can't stop me.
Sam, we have to do something.
Yes.
She just wants honesty. She doesn't care about bullshit. I can relate to that. I'll tell her what we found out about Nick's death. You can't do that. You're the adult. She's the child.
Well, otherwise she's just
Do
gonna
you
run
want her to
away,
start
isn't
looking
she?
for the people who killed her father by herself?
Ah.
Do the responsible thing. Make her stay. It's for her own good.
Oh, I don't know about this one.
Threaten to call Kathy. Tell the truth about Nick.
I don't want to put her in danger.
She may already be in danger.
But if she...
But then if you, threaten to call Kathy, she'll probably leave and then just be on her own. And still being in danger, I don't know. Huh.
Oh gosh. Nothing would happen to her, right? I hope not. This is hard. Usually, I've been siding with the other guy, but I'm kind of feeling Sam's more emotional standpoint, I guess.
I know.
I mean, she already believes that someone killed him.
Yeah.
So it's not like this is new information. I just don't know how much we're going to tell her.
About Dennis? About...
Yeah.
Maybe she could know something.
That's tricky. Well, my gut was to tell her the truth.
Okay, here we go.
So,
We're gonna confirm. Tough choices.
You were right, Bug. Your father didn't die in that crash. Someone killed him and covered it up, made it look like an accident. Now, I don't know who did it yet or why. That's why I came here. That was maybe too much, Sam. She's a kid.
No.
I was right.
You were right. I need you to not tell anyone, though.
I won't. I won't tell anyone. Not even my
And I
mom.
need you to stay at home.
I will. I'm gonna go home right now.
At
Okay.
least she feels
Thank you,
validated.
Sam.
Aw.
Yes.
I just hope she actually sticks to it.
I don't know if that was a good idea. Me neither.
Ooh.
But hey, it worked.
It
For
did
now.
work.
For now.
We get results. Damn it.
I feel like these choices were so
Now
easy
that I've
before.
kept your daughter from skipping town,
Now they're not.
let's see if you've kept anything hidden out here, Nick.
I know.
Did my best to talk Joan out of running away. Now back to Nick. What story was he working on?
Okay.
What do we got on Bug?
When I went to Nick's old fishing shack to investigate, I found Joan there, packing her stuff to run away from home. The only way to talk her down was to tell the truth about Nick's death. I don't know if I did the right thing.
Neither choice felt great,
No.
which I guess makes it fun.
Yeah.
I think I'd still be calling her mom. I guess we could still, be like,
Talk
hey,
to her.
Kathy.
You need to clean your act
Joan's
up.
not doing so great. Maybe, try to talk to her a little bit.
Right.
So this is where she was keeping all her stuff, I
Bug
guess.
never was the social type. Just like me.
She wasn't a social
With
bug.
Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, what's this? Oh, that looks like it could be important. Maybe?
Fishing bag.
He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it.
Ready to go bag.
Super Joan.
Joan always
Bug.
liked bugs.
That's why she's called Bug.
Oh.
Back when Nick and Kathy were college sweethearts. Clearly Bug was there too.
Okay.
Nick with Hunter friends. Ugh.
Anyone look familiar? No, they all just look like random Joes.
We used to talk about how hunting was cruel. How much did you change, Nick?
Oh. Interesting.
Eh.
What belongs here?
There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down?
That's what we need to look for.
Calendar.
A calendario.
Did I get a memento?
Yes.
Kathy and Nick met and fell in love during their last semester at college in Connecticut. It was one of those midweek parties Nick used to drag you along to. That time, you went to get drinks, and when you returned, you found Nick talking to a girl in a corner. You didn't even look at her, just handed Nick his beer, and there was a second when you almost swept him away back into the crowd, back to his life. Away from a wedding and a baby and a job in Basswood. But Kathy had already grabbed his arm and smiled and talked to him. It was you who got swept away in the crowd. Still, in that second, there was everything Kathy would always hold against you. Do you think it was jealousy? Or was it bitterness that you didn't save her either from her future life? It was love at first sight, she told everyone. She meant it. He did too. It wasn't anybody's fault that they were wrong. Damn.
Doing stuff. So we gotta look for a calendar.
Man, Bugs certainly grew up faster than I realized.
Is she really that tall?
Wait. No, she's not.
Oh, she's 11.
Oh.
She's 11.
Okay.
Finally, we get some confirmation.
Yeah. Age confirmed. A hunting trophy.
Not something Nick would have done back then.
This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate.
Do you have to do an elaborate puzzle?
Ooh, locker. Has everything Nick wanted to keep away from Joan.
Maybe a gun.
Tableware. Cleaned in the last few weeks. Nick came here recently. Can I just open this?
Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach.
Possible.
It can't be that easy, right?
Don't see the keys. It was probably too obvious a spot.
Maybe somewhere outside?
Or hidden in between the logs. Oh.
Here? Is this it? What?
That's
That
a
was
little-
a key right there.
Yeah, that'd be kind of. Wouldn't it
like the
fall?
slightest bump.
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches.
Oh gosh,
That's horrible.
that's a worse stroke than mine. So we have access to the locker.
Oh, okay. I thought something was gonna happen.
I know.
Or he was gonna say something. He
Uh-oh.
just gazed.
Treacherous place.
Oh, what's this? Oh, that could be important too, but it is outside.
Yes.
Joan still loves tardigrade
Tell
man.
a 3-year-old kid about tardigrade man, and this is what happens.
Tardigrade man.
Tardigrade man wasn't what Joan wanted. She wanted the comic Captain Corset, the pirate princess who sails the deepest sea trenches. Except Nick was in a hurry when it was his turn to have Joan for the weekend, and he bought the wrong comic book. Comic fuel on Carter Road was out of pirate princesses. Joan was barely old enough to read, so Nick hoped it wouldn't matter. It did. She cried the entire day. Finally, it was you who read her The Adventures of Tardigrade Man. Compared to the swashbuckling, witty princess, Tardigrade Man wasn't much to look at. He was old, bald, and had a scary purple face. Not an instant hit with Joan. But you who saw the appeal of Tardigrade Man from the word go. An unconventional hero from outer space. What's not to like? Think about it, you told Joan. Ice, fire, pressure, even poisonous radiation couldn't hurt him. Where the dinosaurs perished, tardigrades triumphed. Suddenly, she wasn't crying anymore, but listening. Tardigrade Man was half tardigrade, half human, half alien, and he had a plethora of survival skills. Plethora means many. Joan liked that word. I have a plethora of friends now, she said. Who are they, you asked? Someone at school? No, you, Muley, and Tardigrade Man. Another thing tardigrades can do is go dormant for 30 years, and then wake up and pick up right where they left off. Wouldn't it be great if friendships could do that too, Sam? Oh, Sam.
What if someone attacks you?
Fish ruler, Nick's record catch is marked.
No, this record is fraudulent. Nick stretched his fish to beat mine.
Wow.
Sit?
Can we just sit here?
We'll just think about life.
Whoever killed Nick, I probably know him. Grew up with them. Even if you don't know them, they know you. Nick, Dennis, gone. A stone-cold killer walks the streets of Basswood.
Mm-hmm.
Things like this can really make you feel isolated, make you realize that at the end of the day, you're in this alone.
Yeah, Vanna. Oh, damn, he literally alone.
Yeah.
Wow, we can sit here with no music. This is the perfect spot for music. Something.
I know. That's really killing me.
Maybe it's got to be a bug, right?
I don't know.
You don't think?
I think it might just be
Intentional?
an oversight. Or there's supposed to be music. One of the two.
Yeah.
All right, let's check out this locker. Oh, yeah. Give me the details.
Did he unlock it?
I didn't see him unlock it, but weapons.
Like many people, Nick kept a few guns, but never at home and always locked up.
Pills.
Ooh. College flyers.
Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
Drugs.
A prescription for opioids with Kathy's name on it?
Okay.
That makes sense.
Maybe that's what started all this.
These are pretty heavy-duty painkillers.
Yeah.
Very
So
addictive.
that confirms it.
It comes back to Q.
Joan wasn't just acting up. Kathy has a problem.
Maybe like Q was intentionally getting people hooked.
Oh. What is this? Oh, the
The
calendar.
calendar that was missing.
Okay, I'll look at that in a second then. What's this?
Xbox controller.
Remember Caterpillar.
Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. A reminder of what?
Caterpillar down. That's it? You can't flip?
No. What about this journal article? It has highlighted spots and a coffee stain.
Of course.
One small community looks out for those that fall through the cracks.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my gosh. Okay, it's by Anna. Oh my god. I'm interviewing Tyler, a man a few words in his mid-20s and heavily tattooed, about the place he lives and why he's here. It's cold enough that I regret not bringing a second jacket. His hands, however, are not shaking because of the cold. This is his 7th relapse. On his 2nd relapse, he lost his girlfriend. So you think they're like prescribing opioids?
Yes, and starting an epidemic.
Starting an epidemic. I mean, I know where we live in Ohio. It's pretty bad. Yeah, he has a ton of money, right?
New to town.
For owning such a small store in a small town, he has a lot of money. And they did say this like goes out of, maybe it's like
Out
of state.
Multiple.
So it could be just a
company.
a big thing.
Pharmaceutical company.
On his 2nd relapse, he lost his girlfriend. On the 4th, his family. The one after that, he attempted to rob his parents' home, but was instead beaten nearly to death by his father. It's not like I wanted to hurt them. I just needed money, and I felt so bad that I thought I was dying. My parents' place was the only place I knew for sure there was some crap I could sell. Dad caught me. I tried to talk to him, but he whooped my ass. Beat me with a lamp. I don't blame him. I didn't fight back. I was too ashamed. I needed a whoopin'. I still need a whoopin'. Lynette Branham, 52, with graying hair, looks on with compassionate eyes. Lynette is the one that owns the land and sets the rules. She's judge, jury, and executioner when it comes to deciding who stays and who goes. This place is called the Cove. When the local mine closed, a lot of people found themselves out of work, and some of them had no place to go. Drugs and crimes made them fall into the patterns desperate people often fall into, and Lynette found some of them camping out on her property. She let them stay as long as they followed 2 rules: no stealing and no fighting. Though she's had to kick a lot of people out over the years, it's not always permanent. In fact, she just let one of them back in. He does not want to be named, but has a lot in common with Tyler. A bad relationship with his family, a mother with her own drug abuse issues, and a history of violent offenses. This young man explained to me why he came back. I can't make it out there. Everyone's hassling me, and I'm just trying not to hassle myself. He has trouble staying still and looks ready to keel over at any moment. Yet he's also got a depth to him that's striking. Was sober for half a year once. Can't remember the first time I drank. Broke into Ma's liquor cabinet when I was 5. Some people see this place and imagine the same old story of hillbillies in the mountains. Yet that isn't what this place is. This is a community. They're all drifters lost in the flow of life, with nowhere else to go and a desire to be better. Lynette shakes her head as she finishes up. She'll let me stay, he says. I ask him how he knows. She'd have come over and told me to get out right then. He answers, it's true. Lynette lets him stay as long as he promises to try again. She has a lot of patience. You have to. She tells me after the young man goes to lie down. Everyone has their own way of dealing with pain. The path to mistakes comes in lots of forms, some of them pretty invisible unless you look for it. We all stumble sometimes. Most people take a few tries to get back up after being knocked down. If someone isn't there to help them, they just fall back over. The Cove gives me hope. So I have a theory. This could be completely off.
Yes.
But you know the bar owner, Ethan, how he and his sister argued and he said she went to live on a commune?
Yes.
Now, this doesn't really sound like a commune, but what if she had a drug problem?
Could be.
And that's why she didn't want to, or an alcohol problem, and that's why she didn't want to run the bar or something?
Okay.
It's just a theory.
Yeah, so that's something to think about. Ethan's sister, Bart.
So Anna was the one who wrote this. So if this is where it's leading, maybe she like kind of started writing about it and it intrigued Nick and he like dove into it more deeply.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
An article by Anna about a place called the Cove.
Can we go there?
Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts
Did you
just
say
outside
commune?
of Basswood.
Yep. Okay. We're on it. This is all coming back to Q and getting people hooked. Sam, let's take that gun. We're heading to the Cove.
Maybe he had an appointment. Maybe D is someone who lives there.
Works at the commune.
Or one of the victims.
Or a victim. Yeah.
D.
D wants to talk. On April 2nd. Is that when he died?
What died? I don't know what day he died.
Damn.
It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails.
Yes.
All right. I think I went through everything here.
Let's lock and load, Sam.
I don't know. We don't have to, like, remember this, do we?
Should we take a picture of it?
Maybe? Do you have your phone? Just in case.
I'm taking a picture of it.
It does say remember. Oh, we're getting all the stuff out. Oh, no, that's just those two. Found clues.
Cove.
What are we doing with it?
An article by Anna about a place called The Cove.
That's the same.
Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Okay, are we supposed to do something with this stuff? Oh yeah, we do have this.
Take. It's just the same. Okay.
Okay, let me check my objective.
Yeah.
Is there something else to find?
Can you go back to that hook?
The calendar hook?
Yeah, I don't know if there was like, oh, if you put the calendar on there, a latch opens up.
I don't think so.
Okay.
That would be a pretty crazy fishing shack.
That would be crazy, wouldn't it? Huh. I wonder if we just leave it, like, takes us... Something happens.
Oh, I can inspect this now.
Okay.
Nick, what were you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up?
Wait a second. Couldn't you just rip that open with, like, a knife?
Yes.
That seems like a really not safe way to hide something important. Unless I'm crazy.
And, I mean, Bug could get that easily.
Is this part of the clues? Yes.
Unlock.
I just gotta figure out the connection between Nick's note and this lock.
Oh. Wait, go back. Wait, I can't go back.
So down.
Wrong combination.
So there's...
Knowing Nick, maybe he left a hint lying around the shack.
Okay.
Remember. Why would the colors matter?
Do those match something? So yellow, red, green, caterpillar. Oh, there's a drawing. There's a drawing of a caterpillar.
Where?
That Bug did.
Oh. Yes.
Okay, so it's red, green, blue, red, yellow. Red, green, blue,
okay,
red,
wait.
yellow.
I have my phone. So...
Red, green, blue, red, yellow. So it's...
Should I take a picture of the caterpillar?
Wait, let me just
write it down. Okay.
That'll be easier for my brain.
Gotcha. All right, we're on it.
Right. Down.
Yep.
Left. Right. Up.
That's it.
Let's see what we have here.
Eureka. Cash.
That's a lot of cash. More than Nick could make in a decade.
Hello, Benjamin.
So why would he have that? Do you think he tried to, like, get it, like...
Bribe. Files.
Bills.
Drug
Opioids.
samples.
From D.
From D?
Maybe he's a
Nick,
like
were
a
you looking
seller.
into drug
Yeah.
trafficking?
Okay.
So maybe the doctor gets them hooked, and then other people, and the doctor sells drugs to the drug dealers, and then the drug dealers sell them to the addicts. So it's just cycle.
A cycle.
And they just keep profiting.
Maybe.
I know Hugh's involved somehow. He's gotta be.
Yes. What are we gonna
Nick was
find?
gathering at the cove. And that's how he found his informant, D. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is.
Oh, we have some options.
Oh, this is. Oh, there he
That's
is. Richard. Okay, Richard. Richard is short for is Dick is short for Richard. D. Maybe. That could be a little too crazy.
Okay. Richard, Tyler, Justin. Richard seems like the most likely. I mean, we have seen him before. Oh,
Yeah.
Dickie.
Oh, aha. See, I was close.
Okay, let's look at.
Wait a minute. Who else is Dickie?
Oh, maybe that's a name he heard.
Oh.
And okay, let's look at Justin first.
We need some music for this.
I know, some detective music.
Wait, so choose, like, does that mean like choose?
I don't know. Oh, interviewed by Anna, but didn't make into the article. Late 30s, not personable, ex-minor. JR has been living on the road, working wherever he can as a handyman, and when he came to Basswood, a minor. After the mine closed, he was arrested for drug possession. Staying at the Cove, now that he's out, didn't have anywhere else to go. Keeps to himself, trying to get clean, but it's an ongoing process. From the Midwest, took up smoking, trying to replace other habits with less bad ones. Hasn't worked. JR is his name. Collects hubcaps. Has a Winchester in his truck. Used to living in his truck. Rolls his own cigarettes. Taught me how. Still uses occasionally. Loves camo.
Okay, so I don't think it's him.
Tyler Gilliam, mid-20s, sees himself as the Cove's protector, very defensive of Lynette.
So that's
the name that we saw, right?
From the article.
Right. Tyler's interview with Anna was heartbreaking. He was bad off, so bad in fact that I was legitimately surprised to find him alive the next time I visited the Cove. He certainly wouldn't have been the first member of the group to be claimed by an OD in the middle of the night. Very aggressive, been in and out of jail for most of his life, usually for assault, don't antagonize, clean since the interview. Where did he get his drugs? Dickie. Keeps asking about Anna, into cooking. So it's saying he got his drugs?
From Dickie?
From Dickie?
Maybe.
Someone else in the Cove gave them to him.
Dickie?
Okay. Hugh has to be writing the scripts. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Cavoozle.
Right.
And that would make sense on why he knew this, why he knew Richard.
Yes.
If Richard is his drug trafficker, one of them, or drug seller. Early 30s. Wait, he's in his 30s?
He was like 20.
I thought he was like a teenager.
Yeah.
Twitchy even when sober. High-strung and obviously disliked by the Cove. Asked not to be named in Anna's article because of his father, who runs a shipping company. Smarter than he looks or as dumb as he acts. But still hard to say. Both. Still using, yes. Who is the dealer? Tyler, Lynette, JR, Kayla, Dickie. Richard is Dickie. It's a nickname. Dickie sold drugs to Tyler. Find out who his supplier is.
Hugh is a supplier, I think.
That would make sense.
That's our theory.
But I wonder how other people are involved.
I know. Like, maybe they all get a percentage.
Like Walter. Like, why would he
be involved? I know.
Richard, a.k.a. Dickie, a.k.a. D. Looks like I found who I was looking for. So that's what it was. Nick suspected a drug ring flourished here in Basswood after the mine closed. He had an informant, Dickie. Probably a low-level drug dealer, and he also had a lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should. Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead.
So, double cross?
Dickie may be the only person who knows what really happened.
Is Dickie
I need to
dead?
find him. He lives at this place, the Cove. Or he did. Anna wrote that article on it. She has to know where it is.
And then I feel like Anna must have some idea of what he was working on, right? What? I'll arrive soon. Let's go. I don't know what the difference is. Like,
Like, let's go together?
I don't know what the
Or like
difference-
she goes in before we do?
Like, is I'll arrive soon, I'll come back to your...
Or let's go as in like, let's
House.
go right now.
I don't know.
I don't know. This is kind of weird.
I mean, I don't know. Let's go.
Come on, vámonos.
What are we typing? She's just typing back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. Goodbye, Nick's shack. Music.
Oh, there's water.
I can't believe there's no music here. That's weird. That's so weird. I don't know. Here we go. Yeah. The Cove.
Sam is a
Bess
slow
barely
typer.
asked about the break-in. She seemed more
Oh.
focused on your fight with Dennis.
Bess is
I'm on
suspicious.
top of the suspect list.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
at least I would be if I was her.
Bess said I should call her if I found you.
No.
She believes you're dangerous.
No, she just doesn't
You were
want me
right back at the
snooping.
Basswood jungle. I think we're on our own.
That's how we like it.
They'll try to arrest me now. We have to find Dickie. I can't let Joan down.
I'm sure Dickie's still there. He had no other place to go.
What
The
are you
Cove is
two
a woman.
doing?
What?
The longer you run from the police, the worse it'll be when they catch up with you. Explain everything.
Oh.
Show them all you found. That makes sense.
The Cove is a wonderful
We're doing
place.
this.
A sort of commune.
I mean,
Lynette, who runs it, she lets anyone in who follows her rules. No
Okay.
real questions asked. It's mostly filled with desperate people, though. Recovering junkies, ex-gang members, and you'll need to be extra careful. Some of them used to work at the mine.
Oh, fuck. They're gonna be mad about
maybe
us.
they won't
So-
recognize me.
How should we handle finding Dickie?
Play it by ear.
Do whatever it
I feel like we have to be
takes.
You and I
cautious
are
here.
gonna figure something out together.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Or
Oh.
worry a little. Just
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
ton.
You gotta work with, what happens.
Oh, trust me. I'm worried a ton. Just not a shit ton. We just need to be careful and look out for each other.
This town
Sure.
has like 17 people in it. You've met the killer. I'm not saying you have to run and hide. Just be careful about the lion's den.
Okay.
You have options here. Real life isn't as clear as the world in your head. Just know the more you poke around, the more likely the world pokes back. And whoever is involved in all this, they poke real hard.
If that even makes any sense.
That's rough.
That's rough. Were you even
Sorry,
listening
Anna.
to me?
Mostly.
Mostly.
I was the first time.
Shit.
Sam, what is with you?
Because you've got this. Easy. Look at you. So together. You got so drunk, you've forgotten anything that could have been remotely
Okay, right now I'm
useful.
listening to
Your
Anna.
friends are
Yeah.
What is he
like,
doing?
That's not fair. Shut up.
Sam,
Sorry. I didn't
Uh-oh.
mean it that way.
don't take all of this out on me.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't tell
so
you to
you're
shut
just
up.
gonna keep telling me off. Disregard my advice.
I don't like what you're doing right now. I'm trying to live my
Well,
life.
if you think you know better, Sam, no reason for me to linger. Enjoy your little investigation without me, Sam. Don't get us killed, okay?
Here, this is the Cove.
Well, that was
we
interesting.
just had an
Get your
argument with
head on
ourselves.
straight. The Cove. We're here.
This isn't
Right.
good. We're a mess. We're
Right.
not ready for this.
No.
There's a guy in my head. Yeah, let's just tell her
Yeah.
that.
So there's this guy.
Yeah, the intruder looked like it was probably Dickie.
Yes. We gotta find Dickie if he's not already dead.
I mean, and that mean he knows who we are.
Obviously. So if he sees us, he's gonna.
Why would he tell us anything? I don't know.
I know. Music.
Sam, you sure you want to keep going?
Don't answer.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're sure? You can rest in the car while I ask around.
I'll manage. Don't worry about me.
Uh-oh.
All right, we gotta play it cool.
Play chill.
We're not here to start fights. Oh god.
That is
Who
just
the hell are you? Anna, what are you doing here?
this guy's
Tyler.
tatted. Tyler.
You look healthy.
You
So
ain't
he
the only
likes her,
one
right?
Surprised I'm still alive. Who's the narc?
Yikes.
I'm Sam.
I'm Sam.
Was I talking to you?
Oh fucking hell.
This is Sam. He's a friend.
Yeah, lucky for him, or I'd have thrown his ass out already.
All right, chill,
So
Tyler.
what are you two here for?
Let's let Anna do the talking, huh?
Sure.
It's a long story.
We'd like to have a word with Dickie. Have you seen him?
What'd he do now? Look, just talk to Lynette. She makes the calls on her land.
Okay.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah, I know.
Lynette.
Thanks.
Always like this?
He's pretty much the gatekeeper around here.
Right.
Interviewed him last time I came by. I'm gonna talk to Lynette. She's kind of in charge.
I'll go see what I can find.
Okay, but be careful.
We're splitting up.
People only end up here if they have nothing left to lose.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I feel like we're gonna get in trouble.
People are not going to like me poking around. Welcome to the Cove, a commune of misfits, addicts, and small-time crooks. This is where Dickie's supposed to be, the drug dealer who was Nick's informant. Will he give us answers? What do we got on Sam?
I decided not to listen to the voice of my doubts anymore. I need to focus, concentrate. I need to be me. That sounds good.
So, is that what he is? He's our doubts? He's like always like on the cautious side?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe that's the that personality developed when he like left. And like
After he did the article and,
Yeah.
and Anna said no, he started just like really questioning everything.
Okay.
Oh, we've got a Tyler.
Tyler, aggressive, protects his turf and his people, has some goodwill for Anna, but none to me.
Cool.
All right.
Oh, nice carving. Someone's a carver.
Music.
How about that? Why can't I look?
Looks like it was finished recently. Why a bear?
Why not a bear?
Right. Birds
There's
are
plenty of
cool.
other animals.
Come on, Sam. That's the least of your worries right now.
Why a bear?
Who's this? Bug? Bug's gonna be here.
Oh, God.
Asking questions.
Unknown woman. Can I...
She looks like she's used to fending for herself.
I'm standing a little close. Oh,
Watch it. The place is full
That
of
scared
wood
me.
shavings.
Why do you have an open flame?
I don't remember asking for your opinion.
not a great start.
Fair enough.
I'm Kayla. What do you want?
Instead
is that her? No, I don't remember her name.
Ethan's sister's name?
Yeah, was it
She
Kayla?
changed it, right? She changed her name.
Kayla. You know Ethan?
Yeah, I knew him.
You're his sister, right?
I was. So, you gonna tell me what you're here for?
I'm looking for a guy named Dickie.
Don't know where he is and don't care. He might be off with his stupid quad bike thing for all I know.
Quad bike thing?
Loud, goes off-road, has 4 wheels, makes you look like an asshole. Occasionally leaks gasoline and would have burned down the whole camp.
Mixed
Tyler
gasoline.
didn't save his sorry ass with his fire extinguisher.
Well, I'll see you
He's
around.
reckless.
I don't
Fire
feel
starter.
like I have to.
Dickie must have one of those off-road quads. He could still be here right now. I
Mind if
need more
I,
info to figure out where Dickie is.
Well, this is
snoop in your
nice.
place? Used to work wood, looks professional. Rough, but functional. Well, I like what
Ooh.
she's done with the place.
Yeah, that's nice.
Did we hear a bike drive off when we were at Anna's?
Oh, it was loud. It was like a really distinct, noticeably loud. Okay, so it was I think Dickie was there.
I feel like we have it pretty much figured out.
I think
Except
so.
for maybe some
a few
other
loose ends.
smaller details.
Yeah.
Possible hideout. Okay, we won't check that out yet. What's back here?
Let's mingle.
Who wants the party?
Oh.
She definitely has the air of someone who's in charge.
Oh, that's Lynette.
Oh!
She fits right in. Anna always fits right in.
Should I talk to them?
I don't know. I guess you could.
Lynette's mobile home looks ancient, probably lived in it most of her life.
Okay. Barbecue.
Doesn't need electricity, simple and practical. Come on, Sam. We need the stairs. Must have been used by children.
I need to find out where Dickie's hiding. He's here somewhere.
Alright, there it is. Oh, we can talk to Tyler.
Oh no. This is pretty.
Yeah. Bench. Pickle. Oh, picnic.
Probably meant for hikers.
Not
Organized community, shared food and facilities. Micro. Is that
pickle.
plugged
Wait,
into anything?
I don't know. Wow.
I guess it's not my problem, huh? What about the TV?
Wait a minute. How do they have do they have like a generator somewhere?
I swear it's not plugged into anything. There's no power cord.
Maybe it's just you know, for like show presentation.
Just to pretend.
They have a stove?
Hey, we have one of those. One of those
Oh
dish
yeah.
dryers.
They're great. Let's live here, Sarah.
I do kind of like this place, huh? It's kind of nice,
Be nice.
in a way. I mean, you know. So who's this?
Bucket of sand. Oh, this is the other guy.
Makeshift ashtray. Probably keeps down on fire risks.
Oh, the guy who likes camo?
Yes.
Oh, wait, no. Wait, yes. Oh, yeah, yeah. Plenty of camo. Hunting knife better not cross its owner.
Random.
Guess that explains how he ended up here.
I regret to inform you that West Virginia Coal Inc. filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy.
Okay.
Your current position will be laid off. Yep.
Gotcha.
Morton Hendricks, HR director.
Magazines.
Mostly about firearms and erotica.
Fitting.
A former miner lives here. Need to be careful.
Oh.
Do you know me?
He might know you.
Talk to him.
Steady.
Cannibalized from spare parts. Improves hand-eye coordination, generally used by boxers. Hello, I'm trying to talk to you.
Now that's a man that wants to be left alone.
Oh no.
What's up? You a friend of Kayla's or something? Name's JR.
He seems... Oh. Oh shit.
Wait. You're that fucking
Oh, shit.
reporter.
Oh, here we go.
I was.
Fucking up everyone's lives. That's a real talent.
Former miner.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Or what?
We'll just get straight to the point.
I'm just looking for Dickie.
And you think I'll snitch? Get the fuck out of here.
Well,
Okay.
You keep bothering me, and I'm gonna stop being nice.
this is you being nice.
Okay. You're scary.
Where's Dickie? We should have took that gun.
Just walk away, Sam. Walk away. Oh. Great, I'm gonna get yelled at
A
again.
guy who wants everyone to know he's ready for a fight. Tyler, right?
Jackass, right?
Some people call me that, yeah.
Huh. I'll bet.
Tell me how you know Anna. Why'd you end up here? I feel like
Whoa.
that's a little personal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just tell me where Dickie is and I'll leave.
Either that or you'll leave when I break your face.
Okay,
Look,
we get
Anna's
it.
a friend. She spent some time down here with us to do that interview thing. Told my story, did good by me, by us. And that guy that came after her, Nick, he's solid.
But us.
Came down here 3 or 4 times. Taught me a great recipe for bass. But you're just some asshole. Dickie's one of ours. Don't think you're getting anywhere near his trailer. So beat it. before I break your knees.
Oh,
There
God.
we go. Everyone hates us.
Bess. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Sure, let's do it. We should text her. Be there soon.
The clock's ticking. Cops will start looking for me soon.
I think
so
they
Dickie is
already
in one
are.
of the trailers. That narrows down my search. Tyler
sorry.
set himself up nicely.
Well, a couch outside is a nice setup.
I guess so.
Oh, Sam. Well, I know I could go look at the hideouts up here, so should we see if we can talk to
Lynette.
Lynette?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, yeah, there's one up there anyway.
And it was going well. It's just, I don't know, hard.
It doesn't get easier.
Oh, this is Sam. He's a friend.
We used to date.
Why bring that up,
much
Sam?
is painfully obvious.
Damn.
Is it?
Yeah, it kind of is.
I'm Lynette. What are you here for, Sam?
Why do I feel like everyone's always shitting on Sam in this game?
Tyler said Nick came here before. What did he want?
He took an interest in my people. He wanted to know their stories.
Such as?
Sam.
Well, the long, sad stories most people do not want to hear. We all stumble during our lives. Knowing how we fall and how some make it out can provide guidance for the future. Don't you think?
Got it.
Should we not pry too much?
I mean, I would... Like, you would think she would want to help, right?
Yeah.
But, like, she's not gonna... Yeah. I mean, at worst, she'll just tell me not to poke.
What about opioids? Did he say anything about that?
There are no drugs here, Samuel. To stay, you must remain clean.
I read the article Anna wrote about you and this place.
Wait, you read it? When?
Nick's fishing shack.
Oh.
You never have any trouble with anyone. No one takes advantage?
As long as they can follow a few simple rules. Even if Dickie lives on the fringe of our community, he is one of us. All he wants is to be left alone. I would think you, of all people,
But what
would
if he's
understand.
not following the rules?
Right.
What led you to create this community?
I found there were souls in need of help after the mine closed. The world is a cruel place. We all need a touch of kindness in our lives.
You're definitely that, Lynette.
Thank you, my dear. But don't sell yourself short. Your article brought Kayla here, and even some generous donations have come in. Did you get your answer, Sam?
Generous donations.
I mean, I need answers.
Yeah, we gotta push.
What kind of donations?
Food and clothes, mostly.
Okay.
But jobs are hard to come by these days. We must rely on the kindness of others.
Interesting.
Even if their kindness comes and goes in waves.
Hugh.
I'll go now. Thanks for indulging me.
Naturally.
So Dickie lives here, but his place should be isolated from the others.
Right.
I know enough to make an educated guess. Dickie's
So-
gotta be in one of these places.
Okay, pause for a second.
There was remember we saw like a flyer that said donations, and it had 3 names. It had Hugh, Bess, and Walter.
Yeah.
So they're a charitable bunch, are they? Huh?
So was that article old?
I don't, it couldn't have been that old because Hugh's new.
Because I wonder if like the timeline of things, you know, like, yeah, I don't know. We'll learn more. But I definitely feel like, yeah, like Hugh and some of those people could be like kind of preying on this group of people because they're obviously down on their luck.
Yeah.
And everything. Okay, so a trailer on the fringe. So probably not here because it's right
He's
there.
in there. Sam is sure.
There. So wait, did it say it had to be a trailer?
Because that's not a trailer.
That's a tent.
Yeah.
I think that's far enough away.
Maybe.
Oh, can we go further?
I need to find out where Dickie's hiding. He's here somewhere.
So what's gonna happen once we like pick a place?
Yeah.
So how do we feel about this place? It has lights on.
Yes.
Clearly there's someone there.
But is Dickie a lights guy?
Oh wait, but there's a...
Is it a four? Oh, is it a V?
Is it?
A four-wheeler?
It's hard to tell.
I know. Oh.
Oh, I missed that.
Could it be
That's
in the...
further away. I think it's probably this.
Yeah?
Yeah? I hope.
No quad. And it's right next to another mobile home.
Oh, so
It's
it does
not
have
here.
to have the
Okay, so maybe...
the bike. So is it this one?
Maybe it is that one.
There's a quad, but Dickie's supposed to
Okay.
be in a trailer.
Where else is there a quad? I didn't see a quad.
I know. Because we can't go back there.
Oh,
Wait, there it is.
oh my gosh, I did not even see
Wow,
that.
okay. This is it. Dickie. You slippery
Quad.
bastard.
Isolated.
It's
Someone
not
lives
that
here.
isolated. It's
That's
kind
where
of
Dickie's
close.
hiding. Time to pay him a visit.
Okay.
With their fists. I'm
Here we
kidding.
go.
I only know you by reputation, and what I know I don't like. You don't get to just gallivant around here however you damn well please. So back the hell off, or I will fuck you up.
We have to fight? Go for it.
Hey, I don't want any trouble, just... Sorry.
I should kick your ass out of principle.
Hey, man. This guy ain't worth it. Just forget him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
But
not
if he
worth
doesn't
it.
get the message soon, I'll help you work him over.
Got it. Got it.
Shit.
You have to sneak in there?
I'm gonna get past these two if I want to reach Dickie. I need to get them to look away from his trailer.
Distraction.
Around Kayla's tent is the most efficient spot for a distraction.
What, burning something?
Opposite
I
end of the camp.
hope I don't do
If their
something
backs turned
horrible.
to me. But I still need a place to hide. They'd suspect me right away.
Oh, no.
Cabin stands right in the middle of the camp, far enough from everyone for them to not notice me. Close enough to reach Dickie before they come back. It'd be my best shot. I have a plan. All that remains is to figure out the details.
I don't like this.
Okay, so we cause a distraction over here and then we run into here?
I feel like we could just be like, yo, Anna, can we go see
Yeah.
Dickie? He's a suspect. And then, like, they wouldn't fight Anna.
What's this?
If
Oh.
Anna...
The Promethean tradition, pre-Socratic philosophy. Wow.
Like, I don't think we need to do
Pre-Socratic
this.
philosophy. Dog-eared and well-read.
Picture.
Is it Ethan? Oh.
I saw this picture in Ethan's
Yeah.
bar, only intact. Guess I know who's been cut out.
Yeah.
With all the flammable lacquer and
No!
varnish, stuff catching fire is sure to divert attention.
Not the bear.
Out of the
Really?
way so no one should get hurt, but there will be lots of chaos. I just need to work out the exact details.
Sam, wait, think about how much time this took.
I feel like there could be a lot more better
And
things we could
Kayla,
do.
she's so involved in all of this.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
So much for I'm not here to cause trouble.
I
Yeah, exactly.
know.
So this is the only thing we can do?
The statue will be collateral damage once the fire spreads. No other option.
I disagree. Right.
Oh no.
Varnish. Can's empty. Probably used on that statue. Very flammable stuff.
I'm so mad right now.
Dickie's not even
These
going to be
shavings
here.
would be perfect kindling. It won't take long for the fire to reach those, and when it does, they'll go up in flames in a second. Need to account for that.
Yeah, well, we are going to start a forest fire. Like, look at all of the
like,
leaves and stuff around
We could
here.
honestly destroy this whole camp. Which you probably will.
These shavings would be perfect kindling. If I lit the wood shavings, the varnish on the statue would catch fire.
Oh no.
I can get the fire going, but it won't do any good if they put it out right away. I need to check for ways they could put it out. The fire needs to burn long enough to distract, but small enough to be manageable.
I don't
See the
know.
whole place go up in flames.
was a fire.
This plan could backfire in a very large way.
Oh my gosh.
So what do we gotta? I don't know. So there's like the hose, right?
Yeah.
Probably get rid of the hose. Cut the hose.
If I sabotage Lynette's old hose, she'll have to find something else to put the fire out with.
But like, what if they can't put out the fire? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what if like, oh, you get rid of all these solutions to put out the fire?
Yeah. I mean, I guess they have the lake.
I guess.
And buckets of water. Shit.
Oh, no.
What else? What is this?
Maybe it's inside. Pantry.
It's deep enough. I could squeeze in here.
Hiding spot? Or here?
If they're in a panic, they might not see me hiding under this.
Yes, they would. It'd be so obvious.
It took a second for me to process that.
Come on, you're wide open. Oh my gosh. How tall? This man's huge. Sam.
We need some of that camo from the other guy.
Yeah, right.
So, is this a hiding spot? I wonder if there's like water back here.
See, I don't think. Yeah, that's not a good spot then. I don't think.
Maybe this would be a better spot.
Yeah.
Shovel, hose, bucket. Nothing useful, but there's enough room to hide in here.
Okay. Now I still need
hose though.
More water sources. Oh, what's this?
I saw a fire extinguisher in here earlier.
Are we gonna break in here now?
The fire might not burn long enough for me to reach Dickie. If I hid Tyler's keys, it'd take him longer to get the fire extinguisher from his trunk.
Where's the keys?
Is it go
Got
time?
Everything I need, but I won't be able to do it by myself. I need Anna's help.
Anna's not gonna want to do this. Oh my
work it
gosh,
out.
Homeboy's doing some chest presses. This is crazy.
Like, I get we want to get to this guy, but
like, and plus Anna's like, that's really shitty to ask Anna to do this because she's cool with these people.
Yeah, they're friends.
Hey, Anna, can I have a quick sidebar?
A quick sidebar.
I found him.
Where?
The goon squad won't let me near it.
Lynette isn't gonna be any better. They look after their own.
I can get there, but I'll need your help.
What exactly are you planning?
You don't want to know.
Nothing good.
I need to create a distraction to get to Dickie. Setting the bear statue outside Kayla's tent on fire would work, but it's critical I wait for Anna to act first, or I won't have enough time. Then I can use a match to ignite the splinters and get the fire started. I'll have to get out of there before Lynette and Kayla can close in on me. After that, I'll hide in the cabin. Tyler and JR will leave to put the fire out. It'll give me a window of opportunity to run to Dickie's trailer unnoticed.
Oh my gosh.
This is not gonna go well.
You can't just find Dickie's Facebook or something. I know. Okay, I don't really know.
So, like, you have to
There's
choose?
like 5 million things to do here. Before, what should Anna do? Oh, so there's only one?
Okay, what if...
For this all to work?
Unless, like, one is more... I know.
What do you think would work better? The fire extinguisher?
Because I feel like a water hose isn't, like, strong enough.
I'll say keys.
Yeah.
And, well, we'll skip that for now. Oh, it's over here.
Yeah.
Tyler will immediately run to his van to get the fire extinguisher. If he does get it, the fire won't burn for long.
Okay.
First step. The statue goes up in flames.
No.
This'll get everyone's attention.
I think Sam likes doing this. This'll be great.
What about the hose? What does he say for this?
Lynette will go for her hose. She's right next to it. Definitely a problem.
Maybe it doesn't reach that far.
Maybe.
It is kind of far away.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay. And then I go and hide. Let's hide in the closet. In the closet. Not under the table.
All right.
He does fit, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
And after... Oh, wait, what's this say? When to come out. When the fire blazes, no. After JR lasts to help?
Yes.
Or once alone. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Do you think someone will come into the cabin?
Oh, I know.
Can I see it play out? Oh, yeah. Is that me? Yeah. There's someone.
That was...
Is that JR? Who's that? Oh, someone sees me. So after JR then?
After JR. Okay. Okay. And that's...
What? Who said that? So if I like validate this, he'll say if it's wrong, right?
I think so?
Okay. Let's try. And we still have to get Anna to agree to this, right?
Thought I saw something over by the van. Red?
Okay, so she runs. Maybe this is the wrong spot to hide?
Maybe. Is it too slow?
Maybe.
The van.
Okay.
People would move differently based on what Anna does. I need to keep it in mind.
Oh. So break the water hose.
Now let's see what that would do. What matters is this last spot. So the van here was where we caught last
Get
time.
your extinguisher. Tyler runs to his car. Oh, this guy's over here, yeah. What? What? They found me in the closet?
Oh, there's an extra hose.
Shit. Okay.
So maybe we should hide behind the curtain.
Don't make me hide under the table, please.
That would be so whack if that was the true. Okay. They go in there.
What? Did we try behind the curtain and the fire extinguisher?
No, that could be the one.
Or sabotage the hose, I guess.
Yes. Had the van
Yeah,
keys.
so this.
Did we try this?
Oh wait, no wait. Wait, did I say?
You gotta do the van keys.
No, we haven't done this one yet, have we?
Yes. I think.
Oh, but he's leaving at the wrong time.
Oh, wait until you're alone then?
Maybe.
Once alone.
Yeah, this one's a little bit trickier, huh?
Yes. JR goes.
She comes to the
Lynette.
closet.
Alright.
She runs.
You dip.
Anyone here? No? Did we get it?
Yes.
Yeah!
No,
Nice.
it burned this whole place to the ground, unfortunately. Okay. That was tricky.
Man, though, if they do find me, I am dead.
Yeah.
I think they would kill me.
They would. For sure. This is good, but then maybe it won't be that bad.
Yeah. Assuming everything works for them.
And that Dickie's here.
Yes.
That'll do it. No one will see me.
Then
get
how
to
do we
Dickie.
leave?
I need to time everything carefully. I'll only get one shot.
Oh no.
Don't make me do anything, please.
You'll have to be cautious. I need you to sabotage the water hose. Unscrew the cap where it attaches so there's no pressure.
Okay, but why?
You trust me?
Oh, we're not gonna tell her?
Then trust me.
That's not cool.
She's gonna be so mad.
Anna's gonna be like, why'd you do this? And no one sees us do this as well. Wow. Oh, it's rock music. Wow.
We just stand here and watch her.
Burn, baby,
vandalism.
burn. Yeah. Aww.
Someone help! It's burning everything! Help! Something's wrong with the hose. I'm not getting any pressure.
I'll be right there. Just hold on.
Hurry! Hurry, my bear is burning!
Aw.
Layla, calm down. It'll be okay. I worked so hard on it.
Damn. Also, they're gonna be like, Sam, where were you this whole time during all this? Why didn't you help?
You suck, Sam. You suck. Are you happy with yourself?
He doesn't look too concerned.
Oh my. I'm so annoyed. That's so bad. Like, oh.
Oh, shit. Shit. What the hell?
I've been looking for you. We need to talk.
Oh, no, look. I'm real sorry I clocked you and shit.
Clock me? You were the one that broke into Anna's house. You took something from Nick's computer. What was it? Where is it?
I didn't know what was gonna happen, man, I swear. I'm a nobody, all right? I'm just a guy trying to get by, that's all. I just want to take care
He
of my
still doesn't
mom
look like
and
he's
live
30.
life, man. And I've been trying to find a way out all my life. I just agreed to talk to him for just like a quote or something. I didn't know he was gonna put so much together. He was gonna pin us to the wall. And now I'm as good as dead. You don't understand, man. I can't.
Stop rambling. What did you take?
His notes about his article, about the dealing and the drugs and names of dealers, sellers, buyers, everything.
That's pretty important.
I had to know I was gonna be next. You gotta believe me.
What'd you do with them? Where are
Tell
they?
some you
I
got rid
don't
of him.
have them, man. I left the stick at the dead drop up at Makeout Point.
Oh.
He'll pick it up soon, and then it's done.
Hill?
No proof,
Who?
nothing.
Who's coming for it? Tell me who's coming for it.
My boss, Declan. His name is Declan.
The cop!
Declan!
What?
Yeah, the cop.
Oh, I didn't think he would be
Everyone
involved.
knows him.
That's why he was stressed.
We thought best.
Now, when he hears I snitched again, I'm fucking done. But how was I supposed to know Nick was gonna stir shit up?
Are you saying he's involved in Nick's death? Tell me.
Come on. Just let me go. Please, I already told you everything. No, just let me go, all right? I really gotta
Okay.
leave town before he finds me.
That's fine.
I'm begging you, man. Let me go. Let me go.
Sam has no expression in his
Anyone,
eyes.
help me.
Let him go!
Shut up!
Hey, asswipe!
Oh, shit. Oh, we're fucked.
Should have known. Damn firebug.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
Sam, we have to get out of here.
Shut up.
I feel like we
Your
should
ass ain't
leave.
better. You brought him here.
You've had this coming.
But can
I can
we...
explain.
Oh,
Oh,
we'll
no.
explain, all right. Someone give me my ride.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
okay, we should
fucking
probably
hell.
go.
God damn it, woman.
Well.
I feel like they could have at least taken a couple punches and
Yeah.
a couple of swings. Come on, guys. What a disaster. I mean, I guess we got the information.
Declan, we
but-
thought it was Bess.
I mean, they could both be involved.
That's
but-
true. Let's go get his keys from the cafe.
Ooh.
Oh, it's rainy. We can't see shit out here. Oh no.
It doesn't make any sense.
What? She's
None
not
of
even.
it does.
She's not even mad.
Why would Declan do that? He was always a stand-up cop. Now he's a crime boss?
No time to think about it. Right now, we need to get to that dead drop. Nick probably gathered enough evidence to reveal what Declan was up to. Our word against his won't cut it. That stick is the only way we'll take him down. Or maybe you could just stay out of this. Declan's trying to save his skin. If you go against him on that promontory, he'll be trapped in a corner. This isn't a game. This isn't a puzzle. And you're dealing with a man whose go-to solutions to problems has been to kill them away. No one else is gonna die.
You can't promise that. It's unfair to think you can. You don't know what's gonna happen. I don't either. But we're the only ones who could possibly bring some closure to these murders.
It's like if we don't do anything, then nothing's
Control
gonna
yourself,
happen, you know?
okay? The fire worked, but people could have gotten hurt.
What?
Sam, I know it's been a rough day, but you're freaking me out.
What was that?
Stop zoning
What was
out.
that?
We're just about there, and I need you to help me figure out our next steps.
What?
Next steps? At a place where someone might put a bullet through your head. No, that's too dramatic.
Okay, listen.
It'll
You're not
probably-
helping
Stop
the
it.
situation. But this isn't helping either.
Other than trying to save your life, you're not thinking clearly.
What are you looking at?
You're focused on
Road.
finding
Like
the
our
facts
road.
and not focused on the very real dangers.
You need to focus on the road, not on whatever daydream you're lost in.
Just stop. You're the one that needs to stop.
Sam, you're going
Sam,
too fast.
stop.
You need to stop.
Leave me alone. Stop it. Sam,
Sam,
stop.
there's a turn.
Stop.
Stop! Sam! Stop! Stop! Stop the car!
What is happening?
Sam, are you okay? You nearly got us killed.
Sam, what the fuck?
I need a moment.
Take your moment, but make it quick. We're already at the promontory.
Red.
We need to find that dead drop before Declan gets here.
I don't. Are we gonna have another thing?
He looks
pretty
evil.
angry, yeah.
A face-off with ourselves?
We need to talk. Yes, Sam, it's
We need to
time.
like resolve this.
What's happening? Sam, I can't. Where are you going? Get back here. I'm trying, but it's not working. Ah! No! Ah! Losing control of my own mind. Where are you? Can you hear me?
This is taking a crazy turn.
Yes.
Can you even
So is
hear
it
me?
bad that we're losing him?
I don't know. Like
I'll come to you.
I think it's healthy to have that side to you of the doubt and like thinking about things and the logical side, I guess. But
I got a feeling I'm not gonna like this.
scary.
Yeah.
Do not
Place.
freak out. You've been through this before.
Oh, we have? Uh-oh. Shit.
Oh my god.
Ugh, I'm back in the same room
Oh,
again.
go back.
Puzzle? It also says exit.
You know what red means?
Red means
Yes.
scary.
Stick to the fundamentals. Breathe. Focus. You can make it out.
Okay. What do we got?
Oh no, a maze.
Looks
still keeps
exactly the
going.
same.
It feels like I'm trapped in a maze.
Right? Oh,
Question is, where does it lead?
the signs.
Do we... Oh, there's the, Oh, shit. Oh. Hello?
There you are. You and I need to talk. What? What's happening?
I can't tell if this is bad or good.
I mean, it seems like he's losing it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Nix?
Pickup truck?
But it's... But there's
Crash.
Like,
Error.
Remember the facts, Sam. That's how you'll get through this.
okay. Clear. Cool.
I'm losing
Okay.
control of my own mind again.
Let's go.
I'm almost making it a habit.
Oh.
At least I'm not being chased this time,
Don't
right?
say that. Don't throw
don't-
someone in here to chase me.
Don't jinx it, Sam.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah.
Wonder what's in store for me now.
Oh, I hate shit like this.
Okay, we have a lot of exit doors. Do any of them look different?
Exit, door, exit.
Nothing above me.
Oh, man.
Not really.
I know.
Guess I'll just go through one and see what happens.
Sure.
Okay, absolutely nothing.
Is it eliminating? It's eliminating.
Oh, it's smaller.
And I'm back to square one.
No, don't tell me I have to.
Remember the...
I hope not, because that would be really hard. I don't even know how... Did I do this one before?
I don't know.
I'm always starting from the same position and looking at the same door.
Okay, so that's how I remember which ones I do.
Yes.
So I do this one right behind me first.
Okay.
Let's try directly to my right. Okay, that's not
Maybe
it.
it's not about which door I go through so much as which door I choose.
What?
That doesn't make sense, right?
Isn't that the same thing? Let's try... Oh, wait a second.
Huh.
No, because that one, now there's different ones
Missing. Maybe you don't need to... What if you don't go or...
What?
Never mind.
Or can I go through this, back through this one again?
Same door? Yes.
Ah, okay.
Always tackle a problem head on. Of course.
Oh, great. We're doing it, Sarah.
Not my favorite puzzle so far.
Okay.
There's no running away from it.
Mother's Day.
I see light.
When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions.
A
Okay.
memory with Anna and talking about Joe.
Fucking up everyone's lives. That's a
Oh,
real talent.
Yes, it is.
It is.
And I'm really good at it. Ooh.
Murder. Dennis.
This is Walter's office.
It is.
Fought back, shot, no chance. What's this? Oh, I could go either way?
Clear?
Or are they the same?
I don't know. Oh.
Oh, yeah, good point to bring up.
Declan that...
It would make sense for it to be Declan.
Yeah.
Because we said, who would he trust enough to give
A cop.
his gun?
So Declan probably killed
Dennis.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break.
That was Dennis.
You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What did he mean by that, though? Because I don't feel like anything we've uncovered indicates that Nick was up to something.
I know.
Unless he was, playing into the whole thing, like he actually got involved. So maybe Dennis thought he was actually a drug dealer?
Or, yeah, what if he got, Kathy hooked? Nah,
because he did have all that money.
And pills. I know. I don't know.
So maybe it just seemed like he was actually involved, even though he was investigating for
Right,
this
I don't
article.
know. Jukebox.
What? It's not really playing.
I don't need that right now.
Yeah, I wasn't playing.
Okay.
Just a dead end.
So we have to go... oh, wait, we haven't gone here yet. Uh-oh.
But
the clock is ticking.
Literally.
Way. Let's go straight forward.
Full steam ahead.
Whoa.
Anyway, cheers to Nick. a man that, unlike us, people actually liked.
Do you think Sam's gonna come out of this, like, better?
I don't know at this point.
Okay, that's a path. Also a path. Ooh.
What is this?
You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious.
Yikes.
They both deserve to be happy.
But do you, Sam?
Oh, here we go.
This is good.
Is that?
What is it?
A tortuga. A turtle. It's Bug!
Your mother told me what happened. I know she's always pushing you to make friends.
Yeah.
Well, she's just afraid you'll end up alone. She doesn't want you to be unhappy.
Who's this?
Is she happy?
Is it?
Not always. I'm not always happy either. Being happy isn't everything.
Is that Nick?
Yeah, I think so, right?
I'd say it's more important to find out who you want to be than to be happy.
That doesn't look like Nick. That's just like a
Doesn't
younger
look like
Nick.
it.
Here, I brought you something.
It's so clear. I can see all at once.
That's what gives it strength. It has nothing to hide. It can see itself for what it really is. And that lets it see everything. It's not a flaw. It's a gift. Like a superpower, you know? When the world is a storm, you stand calm at the center.
Wait, is that not Bug?
No. I need to have a real talk with myself.
Was that him?
Where
as a kid?
are you?
Wait, what?
Because that kid didn't look like Bug. That looked like someone else.
I don't understand any of that.
Was that supposed to be you and your dad? I don't know.
That was a girl, though, wasn't it?
I don't know. That looked kind of like...
Sam, we can do this.
Okay, what do you need me to do?
What? Which one are you?
The one that...
Well, he was over here, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Sam! Sam! Sam!
Arco?
Hello.
Wait, where are you going?
Uh-oh.
Is that not him, then? Because they all are kind of glitching out.
Jason! Jason!
Follow me!
You? What?
Follow me!
What?
With it? What the hell? Okay.
What is happening?
This is getting tricky! Oh, so one we have Anna propose and all...
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring.
Don't leave, Muley. I don't have a lot of friends. No one at school talks to me, and you promised.
Apologize. She's a kid, Sam. She wouldn't get it. Just say you're really sorry.
You're leaving town just like that. Not even an explanation for an old friend.
How do I do that thing again? Listen. Listen.
He cares. Tell him how much you hurt.
That's... So when do we have to decide?
Listen to her. Sometimes there's not a right thing to say.
I don't know.
Are we like choosing our ending here?
Quick, toss the ring. Make a joke. If you don't manage to save face, it's over.
Could that be it? No. So he's doubt. There's too many of him.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Tell her you want this. Be forward. She'll reconsider. If you don't, it's over.
That's not him. It sounds like... Oh, gosh.
I don't even know which one I listened
Apologize.
to already. Okay.
She's a kid, Sam. She wouldn't get it. Just say you're really sorry. Promise her that you'll be back. She'll like that. Explain yourself to her. Or try to. As best you can. She deserves that.
So are we trying to pick out who's him or who we want to be?
Who this guy, like, that one that's been with us.
Okay.
Tell him the reasons. Give him a few and he'll be fine.
No.
Apologize. He wants to know it's not his fault. Maybe tell him you'll call.
I don't know. I am struggling with this one.
He cares. Tell
Is
him
there
how
one
much you
for
hurt.
each thing?
But that one, he's kind of like... He's sure of himself, right?
Okay, let's just see what happens.
I'm sorry I have to go. It's not because of you, though. It's me. I just don't want to go into it right now. Don't worry, we'll stay in touch.
No, we won't.
So was that wrong?
I guess.
Everyone in town is making my life miserable and no one trusts me. I gotta go.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, you do you?
So that's wrong.
So the sad one's the...
It's him?
Everyone in town hates me. I think Anna hates me. I think I hate me. I have to get away from this place or I'm gonna die here. Inside at least.
I get it. Just know I've always got your back, no matter where you go.
That's a good one. He approves.
Yes. Okay, did that give you any more clarity on what we're looking for?
Yeah, so it's...
Apologize. She's a kid, Sam. She wouldn't get it.
I don't think that's...
That's not it.
Sorry. Promise her that you'll be back.
I don't
She'll
think that's
like
it
that.
either.
That's not it either.
Explain yourself to her.
Okay.
That sounds
try
good.
that.
To. As best you can. She deserves that. It's not you, Bug. It's this town. It's Anna. It hurts and I can't stay.
None of that is my fault.
I know, but I still have to go.
It's not fair. I understand, but it's not fair. I guess you finally win for once.
Okay. And finally, with Anna.
Something one about saving face.
Listen to her.
Maybe
Sometimes
that's it?
there's not a right thing to
Yeah,
say.
that sounds like the best one.
I thought that's what we were supposed to do. I'm sorry. I just wanted to fix things.
Sam, did you really think doing something neither of us wanted would fix anything?
Oh, Sam. Oh, okay.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but he's your son.
Ah!
So it was him, you think?
Yes.
I know the real you.
I'll
is here.
have to
The
rewatch
rest are just
it.
illusions. I have to focus.
Focus.
What, the sad looking one?
The one that looks like abnormal to the rest? Probably, right? Is there more behind you? To the right? No.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh, whoa, weird.
That is weird.
What's this? Wait, it's one of these? It could be one of these? I don't understand.
There's only one of you. I can't
Okay.
just choose them all.
So that's it's not this one then.
Okay.
Focus.
You.
They just want to put useless labels on
Useless labels.
What is he?
Bookshelf. Oh, there's a closet.
He looks...
It's just oh, I didn't even notice that.
Oh!
Wait, do those ones have reflections? They do! Oh my gosh, I don't know how I didn't notice that before.
Wow.
So that's the same.
That's the same.
That's the same. That's the same. These two are different though.
That's...
Maybe
Maybe it's this... Oh, because he's in the suit. Is he in the suit in this one? Is...
it's not this one.
No.
This one then?
Maybe.
No? Or is it supposed to be normal? Oh, this one he's looking down in the reflection, and this one he's looking up.
Okay, so maybe it's this to the right then.
Is there anything different about either of these?
Or do we want it to be different?
I don't know.
I don't think we do.
Oh, hey there. It could be good for him. So do you think he was like diagnosed with something as a kid?
Maybe.
And his parents didn't, or his dad at least, didn't want to like figure anything out about it? Oh, they're
Right.
all beckoning to me.
Yeah.
Not this one though. He's like, what the heck?
Right, he's angry. What did he do? Nothing.
He's
Oh.
also different. Why? And there was also that door over there. Nope.
Okay.
I don't know. I was just guessing.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but he's your
Yeah.
son.
That's Sam.
Said this conversation was over. He's not having a good time at school. He has trouble socializing.
What does that even mean? He's having some trouble making friends, that's all.
He's always talking to himself. To his
Oh.
imaginary friends.
He's been around for a while.
I had one at his age.
If you had real friends, he talks to himself more than he talks to other people. We should consider what the young teacher mentioned.
He doesn't need remedial classes. They just want to put useless labels on him.
They're not remedial. Programs meant to help him with his social skills. It could be good for him.
My son is not
Wow.
going to do some dunce class.
So he's always been there.
Yeah.
You were there when no one else was. And you've been there every step I've taken since.
Jeez. So is he good to have around? Or is it like, do you need to break away from having an imaginary friend?
I still am struggling to understand like what exactly he is. Like, is it supposed to be like representative of some, like, I don't know,
Extension of himself? Just like a
like, is this supposed to be like a serious thing, like a real life thing that could be diagnosed, you know?
Right.
Or
Is it, like,
is it just for the
supernatural?
purposes of the game? Like, you know? Well,
I'm ready.
I hope we weren't in here for too long.
What are we ready for?
Whoa.
Trippy.
We're going up? We are. This feels positive.
Music is uplifting.
Whoa. Cool. A sunrise, a new day.
A new day indeed.
Wow, and we walk on water. Woo.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad we're out of there.
Yes, that was kind of scary.
Hey. Hey. It's been a long road. I think it was always coming here.
I feel like you have a big choice coming up.
You know? You've opened yourself up a lot more than I expected. Especially to Joan and Anna. You're finally back on the right path? I believe some of the credit is mine?
Sure. I'm trying.
Yes.
I'm doing my best with what I have. I'd say we've had a good thing going. It was tough, but you made compromises. You adapted to other people. Wasn't it nice to feel accepted?
Stop pretending it didn't always feel like me.
Those are two kind
I
of...
guess I could give it that. It didn't always feel like me.
Yeah.
We've had our moments, but they never felt authentic. I understand why you'd feel that way. The two halves of your world, they just don't mix. There's Sam, the well-adjusted human, and there's Sam, the depressed, truth-obsessed misanthrope, who doesn't realize objective reality is a subjective myth. I'll tell you what the truth is. To be happy, sometimes you need to focus on people and not things.
Okay.
Facts. I've made up my mind. I don't know if I can do that. What have I made up my mind about?
Facts, not things. I don't know.
I don't know. It's kind of tough. I don't know where this is going.
I think it's just like whether or not to
So-
like break away from this entity.
I don't know if I can do that. What have I made up my mind about? What do you think he means by that?
Like, okay.
Stop. I get it. I'm nervous. What if you make the wrong choice?
Oh.
You have to let me.
Can I make a wrong choice? That's one I don't really have an answer for. Look, you've been helping me for a long time. Even today, without you, I would still be lost in my own head, in my own panic. Well, technically, that's kind of the case right now.
True.
Still, I'll take the compliment. But we both know I can't be split in two directions. I have to pick a track.
Yes, okay.
Go along with me. Be a part of society. Be happy. Let things go. Accept the expectations of others. Stop pretending you're someone else. Or keep looking for a truth that may not exist and leave everyone else behind. But seeing the world for what it is, being able to make a difference, no matter the consequences. It's time. 2 roads, and you can only take one.
Oh.
What? I don't like this.
So, wait. So if it's
Is it saying, like, if I choose the mind...
yourself, you go back to, like, isolating? Like...
Isolating and... Wait, so if I choose him, though, do we get to continue the investigation?
Yeah, and, like... But also that sounds like you're just going to be someone that you're not, and just kind of blending into society.
But he's kind of a depressed mess.
Right.
I
don't
know.
Maybe we should take a break and then come back.
Like the him side definitely seems like the happier side. Like he said, like he's way more well adjusted. But like the character I've been playing, like I've made some of those choices, the more normal ones. Seems like we're picking if he wants to find the truth or not. That's what I'm worried about. Like, I want to solve this mystery.
So that choosing the mind palace, would that be finding the mystery? Because we're always going after...
Right, after the truth.
Right.
And also, it almost makes me feel like the choices I've been making don't really matter. Like, if I'm just going to make one decision...
Right.
Regarding this anyway.
The whole thing, like finding the truth out, wouldn't that be great for Bug and everyone to figure out what happened to Nick?
We just can't have both? Why can't we have both?
I know, like, why can't we just like trying to find the truth and not be like shitty to people? I don't know. You know?
Like, will the him take over Sam? Like, will Sam even be Sam anymore?
Yeah,
if we choose him?
Exactly.
I guess we'll go with the Mind Palace. I just hope it doesn't end up like having a really bad. I'm mostly concerned about Bug. Like Anna, I don't care about too much. Like,
yeah.
I wasn't expecting us to end up back together or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly just Bug because I feel like she has no one else in her life. So my main concern is that one is like not solving the mystery and one is.
Yeah.
And if that's what it comes down to, I would rather solve the mystery.
Solve the mystery.
So I guess we'll go with the Mind Palace.
Mind Palace, okay.
The good old depressed Sam.
I guess so.
Bye, buddy.
The truth is worth more than any of us. Damn society. Damn being happy. I was afraid you'd say that.
Uh-oh.
But you have to be you.
You do you.
I'll see you around.
No, you won't.
No, you won't, Sam. But good luck.
Thanks.
The world is an ugly place when you can really see it.
So we're officially our own man.
Yeah. Well, at least we won't be a distracted driver anymore, I guess.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, we're back.
Lookout point. Okay. That's what the drop was.
Is she out there by herself? Oh, what if Declan's like holding her up?
We don't have time for this.
Is this where we started the game? We started
Yeah.
the game? Okay.
Yeah.
No cell reception. If anything happens, we're on our own.
Okay.
What a parking job. Where is Anna?
She should be here, right? That's where it was? Or, no, we go this way.
So someone was coming here, right? So what if...
Declan, right?
Declan was coming here.
Declan could be here already. I should be careful.
What the hell is Anna?
Anna? What if she's being, like, held over the edge or something?
I know.
I don't see anybody. Oh, it's dark. Looks kind of cool.
It does look cool.
Anna?
Fall hazard!
Falling is not the main concern right now. Maybe it should be.
Finally pull yourself out of your daze long enough to join me.
Jeez.
I was worried about you.
I think all that stress got me there, but I'm better now. I've got myself focused and together. I'm with you on this.
It's good to hear you're back. So I guess this could be all of this madness coming to a close, right? Hopefully in the good way. Maybe we can bring Nick and Dennis some justice.
Yeah.
I'm ready to see it end.
Same. It's good I'm not alone.
This would be a lot worse if I didn't have someone else here with me.
Sam, we can get all sappy once this is
Yeah,
all
we
over.
can still have some normal
Now we need those
stuff.
stuff. I can't find them anywhere.
Where would they be? Oh, what about that? Wasn't there a lockbox? Yeah, for the bears or whatever?
Did you say where the dead drop was?
He didn't. We'll have to keep looking for it. Did you already go through that side?
I've been looking everywhere. So far, all I've found is a lot of gum under tables. Declan could be here any minute. Let's hurry it up.
Where like he had like left his lunchbox or something, left like a meal.
Yeah. Who are we gonna call anyways? The cops.
Right.
True. Oh, we do have an emergency phone.
Okay.
Maybe that's connected to an outside entity.
Yes.
This would be the classic choice, but no. Nothing.
Inspect.
Oh, I guess it's pretty easy to open. What's that? Sodas?
Nowhere to hide a USB stick here.
It's in the sandwich. It's in the sandwich.
Rotten food.
Oh.
Probably too gross even for someone like Dickie.
You never know.
Ooh, a beer bottle.
The bear? That's it?
Oh, there it is.
It's just sticking there.
Found it.
You did? Let me see.
It's
With
a little
this,
too easy.
We should go.
we'll be able to put Declan behind bars and clear your name.
Declan?
Come on.
Stop right there.
Hold it there, boss.
Perfect timing.
Now,
You're not just gonna kill us up
relax.
here, are you?
We're
I
here
guess
for
we
the
do have a
same
lot
reason.
pinned on
All
us.
you have to do is give me what you found in that there lockbox.
How could you look everyone in the eye and lie to them? You went to his wake? You drank with his friends.
Yeah. It was harder than you think.
Maybe we can reason with him.
I don't know.
Tell me what happened with Nick. Why did you kill him?
Same thing that happened to you. He saw an opening and jumped in it. He started asking questions, never actually thought he'd find answers. But he did. And then he kept playing with fire, so he got burned.
So that's it. You killed him because he did his job.
Wow.
Don't start thinking I enjoyed doing it. It just had to be done. It was just the same as with that drunk fool Dennis.
Right.
All I wanted was to see how much he knew and get him to keep his mouth shut. Turns out he knew more than he should have.
It doesn't have to end the same way this time. There's always another option.
Almost sounds like you wising up some, Higgs. Doesn't look like you're willing to take the same fall from 2 years ago. Fuck that common good shit, right?
You always seem to care about this town.
Yeah, right.
Its history, its people. Why do this?
Did he get mixed up somehow?
I care more about this town than anyone. I've spent my whole life protecting it.
By killing people.
Everybody's happy to shake my hand and say how grateful they are. But as soon as you turn around, they'll stab you in the back. Eventually, I realized that's how people are. The only thing left is to adapt. Help keep a lid on things. And if someone's got a profit, might as well be me.
Well, that's
Nick and Dennis, that part wasn't supposed to happen. But here we are. And I'm done leaving behind loose
I
ends.
feel like we don't have a lot of options here.
No. Anna?
What? What?
Asshole!
No! Anna, no! Oh my gosh, what?
Sam.
Sam, yeah, do something! Oh my god, Sam, do
Sam!
something!
There's so much time being wasted. What? Anna took it.
Oh shit. Oh. Well, we still got the Mind Palace, that's
Oh, look. So if you would have been
good. Maybe we would have been acting more just on...
Have to think and move fast. Stay one step ahead of Declan.
Okay.
If I make even a single mistake,
Oh.
there are no second chances this time. He murdered Nick. He murdered Dennis, and he'll murder us. If I can predict his next moves, we might be able to get the upper hand.
Okay.
Who he is will tell me what he'll do.
Okay,
Who
he's a
he
cop. Anna fighting Declan. Police gun. Examine option.
I could try going for his gun.
I don't know about that.
Are you a good shot?
I could tackle Declan to get him off Anna.
Nick, he's not here. Talk.
Muley, it's time to give it your all. Don't underestimate Declan.
He's stronger than he looks.
Okay.
Anna's got maybe a couple of seconds tops
before he overpowers her.
Maybe we should go for the
You gotta find a way to stop him, Sam.
But then what if he
kill you
like,
both.
I don't know, uses her as a shield?
Oh. That's nothing.
So
Sorry,
is the option only the gun? Oh.
Oh.
Declan came to tie up loose ends that night.
Asshole shot me with my own gun.
There's a good chance he took it. Still has it on him.
Oh.
No good to anyone dead.
Take it from me.
So if he grabbed the gun, he'll probably pull another gun out with it.
Look? What is look? Look isn't like a choice, is it?
I don't like that.
Are there any other options? Oh.
Wait.
Throwing a rock at his head could disorient him.
But they could also accidentally hit Anna. Or miss.
Okay, so I'm thinking the gun.
Or rush.
Not the best option. But it worries me that that Nick said he's strong.
Stronger. I know.
So I feel like he could quickly
overpower us.
Can we still play? Second chances on this.
So we can't.
If we make the wrong choice, like, is that the end? Like, are we actually dead?
I don't know. Or do we get a chance to play it out in our
I
heads?
don't think so. Can we just leave?
Yeah.
I feel like The Rock is the only one that's like not what they talked about. You know?
So The Rock, throw rock.
I'm useless here. Me too. I feel like.
Rush to help Anna.
Okay, so what if we rush to help Anna? We knock him back for a second, and then he still has the gun potentially.
Yes, we do need to disorient him, don't we? Is it The Rock?
I feel like, is it a big rock? I can't even see it
think so.
anymore.
I think so.
Would it do enough damage?
Right, I feel like the gun is like the obvious choice. Oh, you gotta choose the gun, but it's too obvious, right? Ooh, yeah, music's great.
I'm leaning towards rock. Are you leaning towards anything? I feel like the gun feels like the worst choice if Dennis is right.
Yes.
And he does have another gun, that's basically useless.
Rushed. I know. Let's try the rock. Rock, paper, scissors.
Come on, trusty rock.
All right, here we go. Going with the rock.
God. Oh, I can look.
Okay.
Look. I was overthinking it. Okay. Well, is he gonna do anything? Or it's just gonna show it?
I know.
Oh, so it's not gonna show the outcome?
It won't?
Because it says press R1 to carry out the action in the real world, so...
Oh, okay.
It's like I'm not gonna get to see here.
All right.
It's just gonna happen. Hopefully we don't take too long to like pick it up.
I know.
Throw it. Can we hit it with the rock and then grab the gun? That would be nice.
That'd be great, right?
The gun is like right there.
It is. Yeah, okay. Rock.
Let's try it.
Throwing a rock at his head could disorient him.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh God. Please work. Okay, that's a big rock. Oh shit! Yes!
Nice! No.
No. Anna's okay, right? She just fell.
I don't know.
Okay, that was just step one. Oh God.
Declan can't see me. I have to use this to my advantage.
So he has a gun.
And strike him on his blind side and use the element of surprise.
Blind side?
But that'll only work if I can predict what he'll do next.
Oh, so we're gonna predict what he does next. Okay.
She's not shot, is she?
Think, Sam.
She could have the gun.
Anna's safe for now. I need to keep it up. Declan might go for his gun.
But does he still have his gun?
Declan might continue going after
Yeah,
Anna.
right?
Like Dennis's gun.
Can I talk to, Oh!
It's Dickie!
You know Declan's killed 2 people already.
Put them in the dirt.
He knows what
He
he's
kills for
doing.
reasons, yeah?
He wants to destroy the evidence.
Since your girlfriend has it.
Yeah.
Fast.
He'll go for her.
Makes sense. What's the third option? Me?
Declan might attack me now.
Yeah, I feel like. Oh, we can talk to Joe.
It's Joe. We gotta protect her. You promised Joe.
Yeah, she looks okay
Yes.
at the moment.
That man is a monster. And he'll
Kill you and my little girl as soon as spit.
But he ain't dumb. If he uses his service gun,
it'd be traced back to him.
and he's been covering his
tracks so far.
So he won't use his own gun.
So he wouldn't go for. This was a police gun, right?
Yes.
He already has a gun anyway. So we're thinking he will attack Anna.
Yes.
Not rush to gun. Probably not attack me because I don't have the evidence.
Right.
And he doesn't know where I am anyway.
So probably he'll attack Anna. Okay.
I hope this is right.
Oh.
If Declan goes after Anna, my best move is to strike from the right.
Come on.
Give me the evidence now. You want to get shot?
Wait! Here, take it.
Oh!
Son of a bitch!
Sam?
Shit! Oh, shit.
Oh, we gotta get out of this one.
This really is not good.
Is he out of bullets?
Do something, we're dead. But if I do the wrong thing,
We're dead.
Is he out of... Okay, he's used one on Dennis. He's shot...
I have to stay focused. Account for all the elements at play here. We're doing well. I have to stay one step ahead of Declan, and we'll get him.
What should I do?
I could rush him and try and take his gun out of the equation.
No.
What else? Emergency phone? He would just kill me.
I could try calling for help.
What? Bug!
Bug, we'll talk to Bug in a second. Oh, what's this? Just hide?
I could get behind cover.
And then...
I don't love these options.
No.
That ugly yellow phone is your best
Chance to call for help.
That big jerk's not stupid. He'll
I'll probably keep an eye on that phone.
Right. Who else?
It's Nick again.
What do you think, Nick?
You have to save Anna.
We dragged her into this mess.
I dragged her
into this mess.
If you could distract Declan, Anna might have time
to get the gun. Keep his eyes on you, Sam.
Keep his eyes on you.
So that would mean to go behind the tree?
Keep his eyes on you, though.
Oh.
Like, do you think if I hid behind the tree, he would turn around? To go
I don't
after
know.
Anna? Can I rush him? I mean, that could give Anna time to...
Try to move the gun away, dodge behind the tree, try to call for help. Try to move the gun away?
I don't think calling for help is a good idea.
No. If you dodge behind the tree, I feel like he would shoot you. But he could shoot you regardless, though. I know.
I guess, but yeah, so... Because the hints have been pretty good, like, from the characters. So based off of what Nick said, keep his eyes on you.
He is powerful, right? He's stronger than he looks.
I mean, Anna rushed him, and that worked.
That's true.
If it's just for, like, a second. Like, I'm worried if I dodge behind the tree, he's gonna see Anna out of the corner of his eye go to pick up the gun.
Yeah.
And shoot her.
Okay. Let's go for it.
I would rather me get shot, I guess, than...
Yeah.
Although, yeah. If he was busy shooting me, she could probably get the gun and save
Right?
herself.
Hopefully. Okay.
All right. Let's do... I'm least confident about this one, I think. Look, that looks good. That looks good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it.
If I can get close enough, I can stop Declan from using his gun.
If.
It's
Come
definitely
on,
risky.
Sam. Come on, Sam.
Come on, Sam. You're better than this.
Don't die here. That's good. Go, Anna, go.
Anna, faster.
Quickly. Oh, shit. Girl, shoot.
Drop
Girl,
your gun,
shoot.
Declan.
Yes!
Anna!
Wait.
No!
She's alive? She's alive?
Hello?
That was
Declan has
bad,
been
though.
shot. I need an ambulance.
Declan went over the
Just
cliff.
hurry!
Anna! Did it hit her heart?
Okay, good. Stay
Shoulder,
with me.
maybe?
You have to stay with
Shoulder.
me.
No.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Anna, please.
No.
Did I get her killed?
No way. No way. No, she's still alive.
Did I make the wrong choice? I don't know. I might have. I mean, I'm not dead, but... No. Maybe she just passed out.
Yeah.
This loading screen is too long.
It looked like maybe her shoulder.
Carrie James at 1043 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. You heard the news today? The local cop who died in that fatal shooting last week is apparently the head of a small opioid ring right here. in
Wait, so is
Basswood.
Hugh not involved?
Crazy. It's believed he used his position to bring in drugs from all over the
You gotta
county
be kidding
and
me.
that he murdered 2 people in an attempted cover-up. Good news, however, the journalist who was wounded while confronting the rogue cop was released from the hospital today.
Yeah! Bless. Oh, thank you.
Nothing about us.
Oh, we're here at our house.
Looks like I'm not the only one who's come to visit Anna.
Hugh wasn't involved.
Wait, did we just totally overshot this
We were
theory?
completely wrong.
It was just Declan?
I was expecting a whole ring of people.
It was just a cop. Wow. I feel like I think we overanalyzed it. Yeah, Joe, we did it, Joe.
I mean, we didn't keep her from getting shot, but we kept her alive.
Sam, hold your horses. Anna's busy with the sheriff. You should probably give him a moment or two.
Sure, Joe. How you been?
How have I been? Son, I appreciate you being here for Anna, but you don't change what happened. My girl's hurt, real bad. And things could have been even worse without you. You did good.
Joe.
No, Anna told me what you did. How hard you fought.
Yeah.
For keeping your word.
I wasn't thinking about that. It kept me going.
Yes.
I had to. That promise kept me going.
I bet it did. But you better not drag my daughter into any more dangerous situations, all right?
You got it.
We did it.
Will we ever even see her again? We might just hightail it out of town.
Yeah,
after
do
this.
another investigation.
The only thing that kind of bothers me about it is that, like, I feel like in a good detective story, a good mystery story, like, there should be clues. Like, maybe it's hard to figure it out, but there should be, like, some clues.
I feel like Declan was kind of...
and I feel like this, yeah.
There was a lot of more clues pinning it on Hugh and...
Yeah.
Walter even. I just felt like Declan was really just like out of left field.
Unless there's more to it still.
Maybe there's more to it. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
Hey, Bug.
Okay, what's going on with Kathy?
Where are they? Where are Dad's notebooks? The yellow legal pad ones?
You can get them later. You need to say hello to the guests who just arrived.
The yellow ones were Dad's favorites. I wanted to start using them. They've got to be here somewhere. Just give me a minute.
Don't make me say it again.
Fine. I guess it doesn't really matter. Careful, Muley. She's in one of her moods.
I feel like she should
That stuff's not any better, huh?
I'm sorry you had to see that. It was hard before, but now she's completely shut me out.
It's not surprising, given what happened. This town is no place for a teenager.
Maybe they can leave.
Kathy, now
Start
is the
new.
time to get out of Basswood.
Yes.
You don't understand. It's not that easy to leave. You've always managed to get Joan to talk to you. Any advice?
Ooh, both are kind of like towards her.
So does Joan isn't the problem just imply that it's like she's the one who needs to
Be better?
get help with your addiction? I mean, maybe we should be straightforward. She does have an addiction.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the main problem, you think? Okay.
Kathy, when did you start taking opioids?
What? What does that have to do with...
What do you think happens if someone finds out and reports you? You could lose your job.
How dare you? You don't know anything about what I've been through.
I don't, but it doesn't change the facts. You need to get help.
Oh, and who's gonna look after Joan in the meantime? Who'll pay for the treatment, huh?
Don't you have family in the region?
Well,
Yes.
There is my sister
That she doesn't
down in
like.
Virginia, but
But you're not on good terms, Joan told me. Still, you don't have a choice if you intend to keep custody of her.
You've always been a cold-hearted asshole. You know that? Do her a favor and forget about us for good this time.
Maybe that was a bad choice.
Shit.
I feel like we could have said that a little more nicely.
I know. Damn.
I'll think about Joan, what it's doing to her. Not really, you know.
Jeez. What? Is that it for her and...
I hope not. Wait, where'd Joan go? Did she leave?
Maybe.
Oh, can I... Oh.
Don't waste all your time with me. My daughter will wanna
What if, like, Joan and them get a bad ending?
All because of that?
Yeah.
Because I told her to get help? Oh. Walter.
Walter. Man, we thought it was... Oh, this is Joan.
I was sure it was Walter right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Hey, Bug.
Hey, Muley.
How are you holding up?
Fine, I guess. Well, at least that's what most people want me to say when they ask.
You can be honest.
Come on, Bug. I want to know how you feel. How you really feel.
I guess better today than yesterday? Maybe. I still miss Dad. But finding out what happened to him, I don't know, makes me feel a bit better. It's not bad, but it makes me feel better, right?
No, it's not bad. I feel the same way.
Hey, Muley. Are you staying around this time?
I can't stay, Bug.
Oh.
I talked to your mom. She's gonna try to do better by you.
Try to understand her?
Maybe. She needs you?
That feels like a bit much.
If she does, try to forgive her, all right? It won't be easy, but I know you're strong enough.
I'll try. I'm gonna miss
Okay.
you, Muley. I'll really miss you.
Me too, Bug. I need to find Anna. Call me whenever you want to. Deal?
That's good.
Yeah.
Better pick
Deal.
up.
Yeah, Sam.
So do you think if we had chosen the other
Call Kathy. Threaten...
personality,
Oh.
like, I feel like that last scene still would have played out. Right? Because Anna was already out of the car by the time that
Yeah.
we woke up.
I don't know what would
So
have
maybe
happened.
this would be different?
Yeah, for sure.
Like the ending stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Walter.
Samuel, my boy. As I live and breathe. I kept meaning to call, but phones are so impersonal. How are you holding up?
Is it bad to say good?
Nah.
I'm actually doing pretty good. I feel like I'm finally in a place.
Place.
Finally me.
You went through something terrible, but I'm glad you came out the other end. I've had a brush myself with the Maker here and there, and I would never call them fun. Not fun at all. Life-affirming, though, definitely. Even for those close to you. It leaves a mark. Now, 2 members of my family of heart are gone. One is wounded. It might be time for me to finally hang up my saddle.
Retire.
Wow.
The Basswood Jungle has printed its last pages.
Damn. It's up to you.
If you feel it's the right thing to do.
Believe me, it doesn't feel right one bit, but my flame has run its course. Without Nick, without Dennis.
Can't run a paper by yourself.
Nor would I want to. Well, I've taken up enough of your time. I'll leave you to the other guests. Drop me a line sometime. Drop me a line.
I still got my eyes on you, Walter. I don't trust you one bit.
Yeah.
Who else do we got? We have Bess.
And you make sure to push yourself. Get some fresh air. Don't let these doctors keep you cooped up for too long now.
So Bess was good.
Oh, Sam, you're finally here. I was looking for you. Now, I know you've been through hell and back. I know that. If there's anything the Basswood Police Department can do for you, or even just little old me, you give me a holler, all right? For
That's
now,
nice of you.
well, I got some good news for you for once. We found Declan's fingerprints on Dennis's gun.
Nice.
And since your testimony and Anna's corroborate Dickie's statement,
oh, nice.
No charges are going to be filed against you or Anna. It's clear self-defense.
Dope.
Still hard to believe a man I trusted was running a drug ring. Here.
We were right! We were right!
Yes.
Yeah?
Wait. Oh, I'll tell the full story. Don't expect sympathy from me. You have a lot to answer for.
I'll tell the full story. Is that like
They don't I think we're on it.
like do you think
It's bigger than Declan.
Well, I think like as far as these choices here, like maybe just I'll tell the full story and then she can take that however
How she thinks.
she will.
I'm gonna make sure that what happened to Nick is big news.
I know you will, sweetie. Just keep something in mind. I think God put an angel and a devil in each of us when we were born. We spend our whole lives watching them fight it out. And most days, that little angel comes out on top. But we all have times when it's the devil who's in charge.
Is that a threat? We're the only ones in charge. Spare me.
Spare me, you Beckering.
I can't judge you. Yeah, I can.
We make our own decisions, Bess, and we have to live with them.
And I can promise you one thing. I won't let another Declan happen again. You have my word on that. Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid duty calls.
Or is that nothing?
I
Look
feel like
after
maybe
yourself,
she
Sam.
knew about it, but she didn't do anything to stop it.
Oh.
So maybe she wasn't actually.
I thought there was
involved.
like more to it.
I know, so did I.
Oh,
I thought it
man.
was going somewhere when it did that.
Yeah, me too. Damn it.
I got so excited.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, drug ring wasn't a teeny little moment.
Yeah.
Of glory.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Can we go in? Or is
Is she out here? Where's she at?
where? Oh,
Oh.
she's in the gazebo.
The gazebo.
So, I wasn't sure you'd show up at all.
I meant to get here before, but... You look better?
Smooth.
Better than last week, I guess, but that's setting a low bar. It could have been even worse if you hadn't... You saved my life.
You saved me.
Maybe we saved each other.
Yeah.
We couldn't have done it without each other, I think.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of life-saving on both sides. You did some yourself.
I did, didn't I? I'm a hero.
We're both heroes.
I mean, I guess. I still outrank you, though. You didn't get shot.
True.
What's wrong?
I wish we'd gotten those files.
The guy who was behind it all broke his neck trying to kill us. Case closed.
Yes! Is there more? I don't buy it.
I don't buy it.
There's still something missing. Something eating at me.
You.
Real mysteries don't wrap up in nice little bows.
Maybe.
Just for once, turn your brain off. So what are you gonna do next with your unshot and healthy body?
Get my life in order, I guess? That seems important.
Finish Nick's article. Like, keep digging? I know, that's true.
Finish Nick's article. Well,
like his
I mean,
story?
we do want to keep digging.
Yeah. Find a job.
Is that bad to do?
I know. Is it like work obsessed, you know? Like, from that perspective?
Or do we just let it go? Maybe, well, we can get my life in order first and then finish the article, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get myself together. I've spent enough time moping.
I'm glad to hear that.
I should go.
There's so many awkward, like, just moments.
Pauses,
I
yeah.
had a feeling you would say that. You stay out of trouble, Sam Higgs.
Do we have to go?
And maybe don't wait so long to darken my doorstep again.
I guess we'll just have to see, won't we?
What if this is the end? Oh!
Oh! We're still, okay. Feels guilty, unfit to keep the paper running, about to retire.
Oh, why do you feel guilty, Walter? Were you a part of something else?
Wants to be left alone, feels abandoned, nothing to be done.
Damn!
I feel so bad for Joan. She, like, really got, like, the crap edge of everything.
Yeah.
Tries to look in control, but clearly shaken by what happened.
Everyone's so...
Trying to pretend everything's alright, just as lost as her daughter. Nice. Do we leave? Oh, do we have any?
Oh my...
Do we even read these at this point?
I know.
Let's see if there's anything interesting. No.
Lynette. Anna.
Oh yeah, that was spiraling out of control.
Okay.
So we missed a memento for Anna.
We did.
All that's happened finally made me realize that it was time to choose who I wanted to be. All those people around me speaking their truth and their reasons. It's impossible to reconcile them all. There's no such thing as happiness in that chaos. But happiness is not the only thing worth chasing. Interesting. He knew more than he should have. That was the end of Dennis.
Okay.
Yep. Forced to do it. Declan.
Boo, Declan.
Declan is the one who runs the drug ring. He killed Nick and Dennis. It all comes together. He knew Nick was investigating the drug trade. And Dennis could have found out something. Is he already on to me too?
Yeah, I thought for sure.
Oh, I thought she would come back into it.
Yeah, I know. I have a critique too, but I was gonna say that
Zach?
till after.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they introduced a lot of characters, but we only like focus on like a little bit of them. I don't know.
So, do you think we just leave? I guess that's what we said we were doing. We're leaving.
Right. For sure, I thought Declan was just some lackey. Like, he was just like some muscle. You know?
Yeah.
The poor people at the cove, I know, right? The bear that burned.
Mr. Higgs, not surprised to see you.
You!
A little surprised to see you.
Yeah.
Just giving my well wishes to Miss Miller. You did the right thing rooting out that ruffian. The town is better for it.
Doesn't feel good. It wasn't my plan. Nice of you to say.
Like the changing angles.
Yeah.
Right or wrong, it doesn't feel good. People got hurt.
That may be true. Still, what you did helped everyone. Really bolstered the common good. Be proud.
Don't touch us, Hugh. Sam, think about it.
Yes.
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 More.
Come on.
Oh, here we go.
Common good. I've heard that before.
Common good.
Common good shit. Common good shit, right?
Oh.
I know what she'll say. Calm down. Think of the common good.
Don't understand. It's not that easy to leave.
Wait.
Yes.
Yeah, of Hugh.
Hugh. Yes.
So she's involved in it too?
Could she be the supplier?
But only because of Hugh.
Hugh.
Probably.
Get out the way.
Oh, we knew that. We were way ahead of you, Gabe.
Yeah, Kozel brought that up earlier. Dealer.
Worked for Declan. And he knew him by name.
Missing. How did Declan know I was meeting Dennis?
Heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night.
Hugh was at the bar.
His
We
card.
saw his business card.
Yeah.
Not mastermind. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He doesn't have the brains like the...
No.
Go check on Joan.
Who overheard me and Dennis talking? Who told Declan?
Yes!
Yes!
Yes! Oh, that feels so good.
I'd do best to prevent you from following that other man outside.
Oh.
Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
Nick suspected a drug ring flourished after the mine closed.
Hugh came in.
Honestly, afraid you'd end up like your
Oh, we so called this.
Get him! Get him,
Young man,
Sam!
is everything all right?
I've been thinking.
You spit on Nick's memory.
Let's be rational about this. He's a smart guy.
Yes.
I was lost in thought. And I've been lost in thought a lot lately.
Oh, yes, yes. I'm sure you have a lot to think about.
Nick never put it together. He was too close. It was you.
What exactly are you trying to say?
It wasn't enough to be a pill mill like every other two-bit pharmacy. You've been skimming. Extra boxes lost, records forged, ending up with Declan.
Nah. That is a very serious accusation.
Yes.
The kind that, without proof, would never hold up.
Can we use Kathy?
Kathy must know. I can tell the world. Dickie knows the supplier.
I mean, those are both true. Maybe we shouldn't throw Kathy under the bus. Yeah, she's kind of mad at us right now.
Right.
Dickie? We already know Dickie's testifying, right?
Right.
I hope he doesn't have... He probably has some sort of hold on them, though.
I know. I can tell the world? I don't know.
The court of public opinion doesn't need documentation or a trail of evidence.
Get it out there.
3 people are dead.
Yeah.
Their trails all lead back to you.
You seem to have me confused for a criminal mastermind.
You are, of a sort.
I'm just a small-town businessman. I go where there's opportunity.
There's not opportunity here.
And I've helped this town.
I've created
have you?
jobs. I've invested. I never forced anyone to do anything. I've only given people what they wanted, what they needed. I was here. I rolled up my sleeves and I got to work. Where were you?
What does that have to do with anything? I'm here now.
I'm here now.
I'm here now. My sleeves are rolled
Oh,
up.
yeah.
I'm not asking for you to explain. I just wanted you to know.
We're coming for you.
I wanted to look you in the eye before I brought your whole world down.
Joe, Kathy, Joe.
He's threatening me.
Don't you threaten them.
I would never, but you do. Why do you think Nick never wrote his article? Never went to the police?
What are you trying? He threatened him?
Wait, so is it actually? Oh yeah, because he was unconscious, right? I had said before that I thought maybe it was like he drugged him or something.
Right.
So maybe it was actually you who killed him and Declan just killed Dennis.
Yeah.
He never finished his work because you killed him before he could.
I am not, nor have I ever been a
maybe
violent
not.
man. Others I've worked with, a little girl's future.
I mean, he still
girlfriend
ordered the
with
hit,
an aging
though.
father. Both cost money. People always find ways to get what they want. The question is, who profits?
Oh, did he pay him off?
Criminals, mobsters, lowlifes? Take out the middleman and a worse one slides in. Nick understood as much.
He wasn't like that.
What?
You didn't know him.
Did you? He was going to bury the story.
He paid him off.
No! But then why did he end up dead? They just
Right.
decided to get rid of him anyway?
I don't know.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Is this what? This is what Dennis was talking about. About you don't know Nick.
I guess that would make sense. We did say he changed a lot. I mean, the whole hunting thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's not be flustered over this.
Yeah. You can't let him shaking this up.
Nick is dead. What he did or
Cold.
didn't do at the end doesn't make a difference now.
That's true. What Nick did is irrelevant. What matters is what you'll be doing. If you drop this misguided effort to accuse a kindly old man of heinous acts, I promise Kathy, Joe, and Joan will
He's
want
trying
for
to
nothing.
bribe me.
However, if you follow through with this foolishness, I hardly doubt I'd spend even a single day behind bars. I'm old. I have money and lawyers, and when I speak, people listen. But what of Nick? Who took bribes, buried the truth? What will his daughter think when I have no choice but to reveal he is just another dirty reporter? And let's not forget poor Kathy, who worked directly
Ruin
for
their
me.
lives. Huh?
Yeah.
It would at least cost her her job. Isn't being a
Damn, he
single
sucks.
parent hard enough? Don't throw their lives away, Sam.
Well, their lives aren't the greatest right now either. Bug and
Learn from
Kathy.
your mistakes.
I have the option? Wow. Oh, God. I mean,
We can't. No, we want Hugh. I'm sorry. With the
I know,
truth.
like, clearly the right thing to do is to refuse.
But it does suck.
But it does suck. I feel mostly bad for Bug. Because she's
Gonna know.
already torn up enough about all this. And then to find out her dad was a criminal. And then for her mom to either lose her job or be taken away.
Right.
That really sucks.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, Hugh. The snake.
Yeah, it's Hugh's fault in the end. It just sucks that they're all involved, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Refuse.
You can do whatever you want. I'm gonna finish what Nick started.
What if he pulls a gun out?
Maybe you'll go to jail, maybe not. But people will know what you did.
Someone
And
needs to
they'll
stand
all
up to
know
him.
the common good never factored in. You did it all for yourself. And I'll make sure the life you've built burns for it.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, Sam.
You sweating yet, Hugh?
You should be a little.
Is there an epilogue?
Well, folks, I hope you've got your seatbelts on, because we've got one nasty story coming up. 2 years ago, West Virginia, a small mine in town loses its mine. Income plummets, unemployment skyrockets. The stage is set for an unscrupulous pharmacist to roll into town.
Oh, we did it. Okay.
We got it.
2 years later, over 1 million pills were shipped to the small West Virginia
That was
town
quick.
of Basswood, many sold right here on our streets. The article by journalist Samuel Higgs goes on. Information brought to light in this article led to the investigation of Hugh Kirkland, a seemingly respectable senior who turned out to be the mastermind behind this pill mill scheme.
Wow.
The Basswood Police Department is now under investigation. How the small town of Basswood can recover from such a blow is anyone's guess. All right, time to kick up your feet on the dashboard.
Did it.
Yes, it's quite similar, huh, to the whole coal mining thing? Like, he destroyed the town all over again.
Right.
Even though it was the right thing to do.
Is that it?
That is it.
A wrap.
Refuse to use dirty money.
Okay.
Wow. Only 66%?
Managed to outsmart Declan and protect Anna.
So Anna could have died?
Yeah, but...
Ooh, that's intriguing. 53%. Very, very close. Okay, most people told Joan the truth about her dad. I sat on the bench to clear my head.
Promise to Joe.
Listen to Anna when she wanted to get things off her chest.
34%? Did
it?
it? Or did, but only, so the rest...
Or 30, yeah. So, it seems like this side was a more popular choice a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, it was so close, but choosing between them.
Yeah.
I faced up to Ethan when he found me in the trash bar.
So a lot of people hid.
I'm seeing Anna tomorrow at the cat. Oh, I said I would.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Cool. Well, that is a wrap on Twin Mirror. We solved the case and saved the day, maybe?
I guess. So I will give the game kudos for making us think that we were wrong about Hugh.
Yes.
And then coming back.
It was a nice little twist.
Unless they thought we were just gonna not figure it out at all, and it was gonna be, I guess either way, it's a
Either
twist.
way.
Like, if you guessed it was Hugh, you're like, oh, I guess it wasn't Hugh. Or you didn't know it was Hugh at all.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a nice little twist.
Mhm.
But it definitely felt good to be,
I think
confirmed.
we solved this case pretty early, I think. Well, not early, but I think we had a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I do feel like with the story being what it was with a drug ring, it makes sense to accuse the pharmacist, the doctor, or whatever.
We definitely felt it was weird that it was Declan. If Declan was the only one, that would have felt weird.
Yeah. Yeah, and I also like that they looped in Bess a little bit too, even though it wasn't confirmed exactly how
Bess
she was
knew.
involved in some way, which we also suspected.
Yeah.
At the very least, she just knew what was happening and let it go on.
Right.
I think.
She was sweating. Oh, that felt so good.
Yeah, that was. I did like the ending scene. That it threw some
twists,
and you didn't really know what was coming because it felt very happy and we saw the mystery. And,
for sure.
So good things. I mean, I feel like for some people this could be a little bit of a slow game.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of walking around and looking at stuff. But personally, I like that. If it adds to the detective aspect for me, I don't necessarily need a lot of action as long as I'm looking for clues and trying to piece things together. I liked most of the puzzles. I think the only one I really didn't like was that last one.
The doors, like having to like.
The doors was okay, but the one where we had to figure out which one was him, it was just a little confusing.
Yeah.
But the other ones were cool. I wish we had maybe a few more puzzles in like the real world.
Yeah, I feel like because when you went to the Mind Palace. Like I did like some of the puzzles, even though it was a shitty thing to do with the cove and bringing the bear. I did like piecing up that whole thing and then setting out the scenario. So maybe there could have been a little bit more of that.
There were a few more of those, but they were much less complex.
Yeah.
So I feel like the voice acting wasn't
too bad.
It was fine for the most part.
Yeah. So the biggest critique, I think for sure, was
the sound
and lack thereof, especially since it just felt like awkward not to have anything. And even if it's just like ambience that like incites some like mystery, like you're on the hunt for this mystery killer,
or like I feel like there were a lot of scenes that had no sound but had like water in some way. So I feel like even just one simple water sound could have added a lot besides just our echoey footsteps as we walked around and our voices talking into the void.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
It was weird. And I feel like I didn't notice it as much in the beginning. I don't know if it's because the music was done better then or what, but yeah, it was very, it's like once you notice it, you can't not think about it.
Yeah. I mean, they did introduce a lot of characters, but we didn't really do a whole lot with a lot of them. I said maybe it'd been better just to like have a fewer cast.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing with like the barista and then the miners.
Yeah. They were just in the beginning and then never again. Like if they wanted us to like throw us off the trail, that's one thing.
Right.
But then if they're never included again, then we're not going to suspect them anyway of being involved.
Exactly.
So yeah, that kind of sucked. Like some of the characters like Tara, I feel like she would have been interesting to include. A kind of a quirky, interesting character. But I think I read that there are 4 endings.
Oh.
So I'm assuming at least 2 of them are affected by whether you go with him or with Sam.
Yeah, so 2 ending, yeah.
And then maybe whether she dies or not, whether Anna dies.
Yes.
If you fail in that final section. So I'm wondering if the choices even matter, like the other choices.
Yeah, I know. And it's another big thing. I felt like you kind of I struggled too with like some of the decisions because they felt a little vague sometimes.
For sure.
And you didn't know like, oh, we were going to say that or that would escalate into this whole thing.
Yeah. And I'm still a little unsure about exactly what our other personality, the other guy in our head, what he was.
Right.
Maybe we're not supposed to know.
Is it more something like just imagine like a complicated extension of a personality, of a consciousness, or
a whole other entity?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, the Mind Palace, is that specific to Sam? Like,
is it like a superpower?
Yeah, I don't know.
How'd you feel about Sam as a whole, as a protagonist?
See, that's kind of part of what confused me in the end. I think I'd have to see the other ending with choosing the other guy, because he didn't seem like cold and closed off necessarily in the ending. He just seemed like good, like,
right,
you know?
I feel like he's better without,
unless he was just going to, I don't know. Again, I'd have to see how drastic of a difference it is.
Yeah, there was a mystery overall that kept us guessing, and very satisfying when we figured out the main plot points to it. So
yeah, I definitely feel like there aren't a lot of mystery games like this, so it is nice to have something.
Yes.
And I gotta appreciate for that. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever play it again. I'd be fine just looking at what the other choices result in on YouTube or whatever.
And hey, you didn't get anyone killed, right?
True.
And you didn't press the wrong button. I feel like if I would have been me, the last choice between Hugh and Sam, I would have accidentally accepted, and it would have been a whole different ending.
I know.
So.
Anything else to say on Twin Mirror? So
No.
the whole title, I mean, obviously Twin is referring to him.
That last thing with him in the mirror.
And the mirror. So the mirror is just kind of like, because he's a reflection
Yes.
sort of
Wow.
himself.
Yes, we solved the case once again, Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah.